No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Media watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 We have been seeing all you guys have been doing.
That is the only power we have for now. Let us.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kelly Unoma Okumowa, popularly called Capacity Bosto. By the grace of God, I'm the chairman recovering of government vehicle. We are here to update the public how we have gone so far in recovering of the stolen vehicle that was taken away from the government house and all the government agencies. By the grace of God, we have done our best within our reach, and we are hoping with the information from the public and from the whistleblower, we are still going to recover more vehicles by the grace of God. That's why we said there's a need for us to address the press this morning to also enlighten the public how we have gone so far. Although for the first 2 weeks mandate that was given to us, we've given the report to the state governor, and most of the vehicles have been allocated back to where they were taken from. And the governor deemed fit there's a need for a station for us to recover the ones that were yet to be recovered. So by the grace of God, all the committee members they are all here. We have the artist secretary and the director of operation and all the members that will also speak to us when the time comes. By the grace of God, we are seeing you this medium to appeal to the general public that they should give us information. Without this information, we cannot work. Information is key. We are not spirit. We must always want information so that we can achieve this mandate that has been given to us, because it may interest you to know that over 300 and something vehicle is missing from Edo State government and all the agencies. And by the grace of God, we are able to recover almost 50 of the vehicles. So simply we are still hoping to recover over 250 vehicles. And we know by the grace of God, with the help of the whistleblower, we know we're going to recover more. So I want to hand over the mic to the artist secretary of this organization. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Honorable Felix Ibade is my name, the interim secretary of this committee, Government Vehicle Recovery Committee, Edo State. My own is just an addendum to what the able chairman has rightly said. As you can all see, the 2 weeks mandate given to us have been taken good care of, and the recovery is still ongoing. I want to urge the public to inform us with useful information, because information is power. And I also want to tell those who are in possession of government property, mostly the vehicles, to please return them without rancor, because we have saddled with the responsibility of recovering government stolen vehicle. There are some that have been auctioned wrongly. And if you tell us that you bought through auction you have to present the papers. So I want to urge all Edo people, because this is your property, don't pay deaf ear to it. Avail us with all information so that we can recover it in total. Thank you, and God bless you.
So
Good morning, everybody. My name is Honorable Joseph Okonigene. I'm the Director of Operations. My only advice is those people with vehicles in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, please, we are appealing to you people, return the vehicles. We are coming to Lagos, we are coming to Abuja because we must recover all these vehicles from you people. I just want to appeal to you people. Please return this vehicle before actions will be taken on you people. Thank you very much.
So by the grace of God, we'll take the camera outside so that the journalists, they will go and record the numbers of vehicle that we have recovered so far. And by the grace of God, we know that those people will be amazed when they see the numbers of vehicle that we have recovered. So thank you, and God bless you all. I appreciate it.
Okay. I play for 2 sweet. As I clap that, they see everywhere.
But outside now, they say seeing is believing, because maybe after all he has said, they will say, he's just saying it. So we are outside to see the evidence. So, sir.
This is the one that was recovered from Honorable Chris Nekare.
Please say it again, sir.
This was a vehicle that was recovered from the former commissioner, Honorable Chris Nekare, Commissioner of Communication.
So what's the brand of this car?
This is the Prado SUV Land Cruiser that you are
Are
seeing.
you saying that thing we're seeing on social media?
This is the vehicle.
Okay.
This is the vehicle. And he said he bought it 700.
Okay, this is the car he said he bought
Yes.
750,000.
Come and see the front of the vehicle.
Okay.
Look at it. This is the front view.
Okay, the 750,000.
The 750,000 vehicle that he bought.
Okay. Any other car?
Yeah, come. These two Land Cruiser.
Okay, these are Land Cruiser product.
Yeah, was recovered where he was eating in
The same person?
no,
Okay.
in Saplero, Airport Road. The former SSG to Edo State government. We recovered these two vehicles from him.
Okay.
By the South Sadioge. Then with it, two brand new Ilos. Yeah. One was used by Isokehomo. These two vehicles. Then this Pajero is part of it.
Are you saying these are government properties?
All these are government vehicles. Then it may interest you to know this is a palliative that was recovered. Okay, the vehicle, you can take your camera inside.
Please come on.
This is a palliative that was recovered inside the vehicle.
These are rice.
Yes, and this vehicle was recovered from a present local government chairman. Now, these two vehicles was recovered from him. Yeah, he said the vehicle was given to him by the governor, the former governor, with a brand new loss. Is not here. This Toyota Avensis is part of it. This Pajero is part of it. This Pajero is part of it. This Pajero is part of it. This Land Cruiser was recovered from Tom Obaseki, the present Oredo local government chairman.
Okay.
With two losses was recovered for him. This Pajero Jeep is part of it. This one is part of it. This one from the former essay on.
You don't have all of them on your head.
Yes, the former essay on a Greek, Joe Koje. Oh, this one was recovered for him. Then come. This Ilos was recovered from Tom Obaseki also. This Camry, the same. That Prado Jeep that you are seeing.
That dark one over there.
Yeah, this dark one. You can zoom your camera. This one was also recovered. The other one that you are seeing over there was also recovered.
Under the mango tree.
Under the mango tree. Then come. This vehicle was also recovered
from them also.
from there.
Yeah.
We also recovered.
So far so good. We'll say
You know,
a job
Baba,
well done for the
the boy loyal.
committee of recovering of government properties.
All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I know say normally when a presentation is going on like this, I normally allow it to flow. Maybe after presenting everything, I'll come in. But this particular one, I just need to come in right now. Our brother Abel Stone, I understand that some of us are not happy that he's handling this job. Some people have reached out to me saying that he's not qualified to do the job. We should have more professional person to do the job and all that, blah, blah, blah. The beautiful thing about it is that if some of you can join this panel to express your displeasure or dissatisfaction over what is currently going in those states, that would have been nice. But as for me, my take is this. The reason why the Edo State governor, please confirm, can somebody hear me? Because nobody's on the panel. I don't want to end up talking to myself at the end, start all over again. Somebody just say, yes, we can hear you. Let me move on. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. The reason why the governor of Edo State, Senator Mode Okpewolo, have to employ someone like Abel Stone to do this job. In case you're not aware, I'll let you know. Abel Stone, they call him the capacity, I can't remember the other word, but the capacity, which I will reinterpret like, yeah, you have the capacity to break into any doors, step on any toes at any time, at any day. So I'm here to make you guys understand. When it started, yes, some of us will say, oh, no, this is not right. This is not right. Instead of you focusing on the person recovering the vehicle, let's focus on the names that have been mentioned, the disgraceful names that have been mentioned. Chris Eneihai, the former commissioner for communication, I guess. I played a video here a couple of days ago where I was yelling and shouting because I was disappointed to see him in that scenario. Now they have recovered a Jeep from him. But the most disgraceful part of this whole video is the former SSG, Barrister Osarodion Ogie. 2 of the vehicles were recovered from him. This is disgraceful, my people. This is why I said you shouldn't get carried away by Abel still doing the job. Let's focus on the message. Because between you and I, the question is he doing the right job? For me, if I have to answer the question by myself, I don't know about you, yes, he's doing it. And he's stepping on toes and he's mentioning names. Do you know what that means? If we have to look at it holistically, in the whole Nigeria, the people that can step on toes and mention names are not more. It's very, very minimal. Because a lot of people are scared. Some don't want to die. Some don't want to go to prison, and many, many more. But for Barrister Osarodion Ogie to hit 2 government cars, according to this video by Abel Stone, I would have used allegedly, but I don't want to use allegedly. You know why? Because this video is on the public space already. Barrister Osarodion Ogie needs to come out and respond to this. Debunk it that no, he lied. The vehicle was not recovered from me. I would have asked the former commissioner for communication, Chris Eneikai, to come out to defend himself, but he cannot anymore because he was on that particular video begging the other day. And information reached me after that particular video from someone, very close person, close to the government, told me that they'd already beat him before they turned camera on him. Yes, a close source. I also asked Chris Eneikai to come out to say they not slap him 3 times. He was begging not to put camera on him, allegedly. My people, this is sad. This is sad. Oga Henry, you are asking me a question. I should ask Ebo Stone if he have recovered any vehicle from Felicia Ebo. Yeah, that's a good question. But still, I would have expected you to talk about these criminals, Barrister Osaradio Ogi and what is it called? Christine Eikai. This is kind of comment I'm supposed to receive from you first. The comment supposed to go like this. This is very sad. They have to go in for it or whatever. But there are still more people that they need to persecute for a possible prosecution. That's how this comment is supposed to go. But you jumping a visible evidence and going straight to Felicia Ibo. Now, me and the gay issue. Yes, now me and the gay issue. I cannot go and be asking neighbors to what about it's just like they say your papa thief. Instead of you to quarrel with your father, you are not saying your father not still thief the other day. That's what you are saying now. In case some people don't understand what your comment means, Henry O, it means fear not go let Ebo Stowe checkmate Felicia Ibo. Yeah, if it's a political payback, according to you, you see, this is where the problem still lies. Oga Henry O, a political payback. Let's assume they hate themselves, which I agree with you. But the question here is that these people were caught in the possession of government property. This is what you should focus on. What did they happen for our country? I felt talking that day. Some people say, no, this one I hatred for Obaseki. Let's assume they are fighting. Make them fight, use ball to break their head. You not consign me. But the question now is, which you and I should be asking. Now, true say they recover 2 vehicles from Barrister Osarode Ogi. 1. Now, true say they use slap tear Chris Neika here, recover 2 vehicles from him as well. Allegedly. For the slap, now allegedly they follow. Allegedly not follow for the car. Not true. These are what we should be focusing on, Oga and O. Not a political payback. There should be a political payback, for Christ's sake. There should be. There should always be a political payback. That is the way you and I can enjoy our country. Make them fight, break their head. If this one confess, the other one goes still confess. Not be only me thief, you still thief. That is how it should be. No, listen, Oga Erio, this is what you are saying. I will continue to disagree with your statement. You say Nigeria was, please, you know what I'm going on. You know what is going on. Did you hear any public disgrace when Oshomole handed over to Obaseki? Because Obaseki failed to do so. Yes, Obaseki was trying to be in everybody's book, a good book at that particular time. He failed. It was his responsibility to do it, but he failed. So if there was no public disgrace when Oshomole handed over to Obaseki, you should not blame Oshomole for that. Blame Obaseki for that. Any more questions? Before my panelists will come in, I bet you I can answer 99.9% questions here today. I can even do straight 4-5 hours without not sending out a link today. Obaseki failed woefully for not probing. Oga, you have been one of us for a while. For a while. And you can testify, say, don't take away you and I the cry for here, say, more Obaseki probe Oshomole. He probe him. He not probe now. So if you have to blame anybody now, say, they not disgrace Oshomole, blame Obaseki. They not probe Oshomole, blame Obaseki, not Oshomole. Not say for here, me they talk things I be. If I they scatter Oshomole later or tomorrow, is a different ball game. If I they scatter Obaseki, is a different ball. If I they scatter Okpebolo, is a different ball. But at this moment now, the question is, people put it on the comment section, is Ebo Stone doing the right job? Is he doing a good job, rather? Yes or no? And if it's no, tell us why you say no. If not yes, tell us why you say yes. I've told you guys, for us to have a better Nigeria, we must be able to step on toes. Sometimes we can step on the kind of toes that will create a lot of enmity around us. Even sometimes, you can step on some kind of toes while your life will be chased. But the question is, step on toes with fact and truth. You guys are saying that this is a political witch hunting. Me say, no, it's not a political witch hunting. That's how it should be. If, for example, Ebo Stone comes out now to say something that is not verifiable, then you lied against these people, then I'll call him out on this platform. So it is the responsibility of Barrister Osarodio Ogie, the former SSG of Edo State, and the responsibility of Chris Eneikai, the former commissioner for communication, to come out now to say, no, he lied against us. And that is defamation. I'm not saying defamation of the reign now. Yes, he could be persecuted for a possible prosecution. No. Not be you to defend them. Frank Uno, you said no, he's not doing a good job. Tell us, how is he not doing a good job? Una, you said no. Okay, you said no, he's not doing a good job. How? I just said this is political. Yes, I know, political whatever, witchcraft, witches are wizard. Yes, fine. Let them use witches and wizards to hunt themselves to 6 feet, because they are the problem we are facing in our country. Make them fight, use ball to break their heads. You don't concern me. You know you're concern me. As long as we are seeing the truth. In fact, if they feel lie against each other, make them fight, break their head. You don't still concern me. I'm not interested. Barrister Osarodion Ogie. I have so much respect for that man. I don't know why. But I'm disappointed again. Even before some of you will come back to the panel later on to say, Mr. Najawa, why are you disappointed? Because I was disappointed with Chris Nehihai. Now, Barrister Osarodion Ogie name don't come inside. The Oredo or whatever Shema, the still mention one down one name just now. But I don't know that person, but it's part of it. Now, you guys are calling, say, Ebo Stone. Ebo Stone, I want to call you out now. They say make you trace the vehicle, still go Felicia Ibu house to balance it. I know you are listening. If you are not listening, your people, una they listen. Una they hear me. Still do them. They say you balance them. If you don't see any vehicle, constantly tell us. If you see, tell us. Balance them. But for now, me particularly, you are doing a great job. They don't apply you, so not concern me. I'm not saying me now, I'm an advocate of this popular saying here on this platform that anybody will go give us better Nigeria, not concern me where it come from. I'm not interested. Now Yugoslavia, I want come from. I'm not interested. Don't give me better Nigeria. I'm not saying they talk all the time. You know? So, Frank Uno, he said, Mr. Najawash, Ebo is part of Obaseki government. Was he? Or was part of Obaseki government you're trying to say? And my question is, was he? No, I'm not sure. It might be, I believe from the beginning, first tenor, he was. I believe so. But I don't want to argue what I'm not sure about. But second tenor, no. Ebostone was sidelined throughout the second tenor. He was sidelined. Okay. And guy, he said must Ebostone use force? That's the way that they announce since now. Say bring you car where you go hide for your village. You not bring a come out. Not be by force that will take do. We don't understand the guy. We don't understand you. Don't say I get respect for you. I don't want more conquer again. We don't understand. People wait that they announce since they even talk about this particular video just now. Say if you know say any government properties with you, bring it out. So person way here no by say bring and come out now. They can't go carry on come out for inside village, a wife village or a papa village. You say now force. Now force we need now. For Nigeria to be better, now force we need though. In case you don't know now force. Hey. I don't get the energy to educate people for this platform again. I don't tire me. Hey! Because I see the way some of us take the reason, I don't get it. I'd like us to move on. You see, now so I want to skip so many videos today now. And I begin videos where I want to play. People are already asking for link. I don't understand. Yes, Ebusto was part of Obaseki's government, but I know say for that second tenure, Madarita. Yes, I know say they sidelined them. Yes, now, Ebusto was not part of it till the government ended. He was sidelined. I am very sure of that. So, and so when they don't sideline, they'll come against your government. But it's a normal thing. You need to have opposition with facts. What I supposed to be seeing right now from the comment section, I'm not gonna tell me say, may Paris come out, can't defend this. May Christian Neika would offer for video, come out, can't defend this. That's what I want to be hearing now. Not who the government will not the government. That don't concern me. Anybody can be your government and the person will betray you for the betterment of the people. Yeah. It just be like say, as Tinubu arrest Emefiele. Emefiele or Enefiele. I don't know how to pronounce that in name. Some people say no, now because say Tinubu not like him or whatever, blah blah blah. But between you and I, waiting Emefiele do for Nigeria, he good. Let us say Tinubu not like and he can arrest him. You know, happy say they prison. Me happy say they prison because the man never meant well for Nigerians. So that means they tell you, may they fight, break their head. You know they get that English. Which one be their government, not their government before? We don't understand though. Let's see government property. When I say you may not use force, ask them. Now, wait till I call a debate now if it did the government. We don't understand now again. Ulabata be as it gets for this country. Anyway, let me continue. We'll talk about this later. Let's just continue, man. Ulabata, your be as again. Let's listen to this.
The governor, our governor, a budget presentation about a mistake on 650 billion and the rest of it. It's a normal thing. Zuma made such mistakes, and a lot of people make such mistakes. I don't know figures. You see, that is how to know original and innocent people. Obaseki will not make such mistakes because he has stolen billions before. Aswa Godalo will not make such mistakes because he has stolen billions before. Monday is not a thief, so he's not familiar with figures. So anybody who wants to talk and continue to talk is nonsense. He's the governor of the state, and he's the governor of the state. He's performing, and he'll continue to perform. And anybody who does not like his face should go to hell and burn to ashes. Period.
So that video has gone viral on social media after the APC state chairman for Edo State, Emperor Jared Tinubu, thought at his lowest moment of his life to look into the cameras and speak those words out. Speak because I thought it is archaic. I thought it's medieval because it looks King James like. Unfortunately, that is the environment. So I've tried to avoid the video or talk about it. But every single time that video has come to my face in any of the platform I see it, my heart skips a bit. And then I ask myself at one point, come on, Joel, for how long are we going to allow these kind of insane, uncivil, unsocial, unmillennial, un-21st century-like, unideal habits to continue? We've allowed people like this to get on to holding political power. And then how do you expect? And so I've had to look at all my friends that I think are smart as sane, that are key members of the All Progressives Congress in Edo State particularly. And I say, how do you sit before a man like this? If this man can be this violent, I say this violent, before camera, for a video that will be going viral, that it can get to anywhere and get to anybody. You can imagine how this man will talk behind closed doors. We've created a political environment that has become thug-like, court-like. So, as in, nowhere in my thought of thoughts. I understand that our politics have become a bit, but I expect. See, those days in doing school activism, in joining forces to do any form of organization, community. You see people like this, they say they are for mobilization because they are agile. Oh, they are. How somebody like this grows into becoming a state party chairman. And you expect me to believe that there are sane people that sit before this man every other day in meetings and they plan for civil, for quite ideal situation. This is the kind of people that gets in. No wonder elections have turned. No wonder. Of course, our environment is about results. They say result cancel insult. So it's about result. As long as his candidate is in office, in Dennis Osadebe, so he's getting result. He will grow to become national APC chairman. And there was a time when someone like Chief Odige Oyegun was APC. I was privileged to meet Odige Oyegun one time at Airport Road before he became APC national chairman. This time he has been two-time governor of Edo State. And I saw Odige Oyegun and I looked at him. Decent, civil, modest, honest, sincere person. And one of those days when he became, one of the reasons a few persons gave in to the illusion that the APC was going to be a vehicle for change was people like Odige Oyegun to say Odige has been steadfast, has been the ANPP for a long time. And I worry how people like Emperor, and I'm saying it, Emperor Jared Tenebi, you see this, you are a joke of a human. I'm disappointed with every single person that seems to say they have sense and they sit before people. People like this should be hidden from public places. And you make a video and put it out and you don't care how it tastes. This is not distasteful in your mouth. Painful. American professor and writer Isaac Asimov said, violence is the last resort of the incompetent. Obviously. Look how you. And then I was talking to a friend of mine this morning and we're talking about this scenario. And he said those days when you want to join association, those cultural association, community or affiliations that has to do with barak, all those kind of, they say no, you are looking for the most decent, the most honest. This for leadership, anybody can be vice president, anybody can be secretary general, but you see, for leadership, because it is the hallmark, it is the representation, and I'm worried though. I'm sincerely worried. And you think people like this will produce civil people, decent people into electoral office or elective offices with this kind of character, with this kind of personality, this brand, this thug-like, court-like? Look at him. That's a state chairman. Let's assume that I become stupid and I say I want to join APC. This person, I'm going to grow and learn decency and learn how not to cheat and learn how not to rig elections with this kind of man. How did we get here? Once again, I remember a Greek philosopher, Plato. One of the penalties of not allowing yourself and your soul and spirit, my addition though, to joining politics, to allow people like this, inferior people like this, to take charge of our political space. And this is the brand that we are showing.
Final analysis is to create an enabling environment.
Dr. Cyril Shamale.
He's not working under me.
But he's not working for the government of Edo State.
Oh, is that?
Oh, you're not aware?
He didn't work under me. He said, I'm grooming. Maybe Governor Monday is grooming him.
Oh, really? Not your influence?
When I was in Edo, I stopped him when he wanted to go for House of Rep. I said no. I supported another guy. The second time he wanted to try again, I said no. This time, the governor decided to pick him. So he's qualified.
Is it without your permission?
Don't talk about permissions. My son is not under 30. He didn't need my permission, but I did express my concerns when I heard, and I called him and I expressed to him my concerns. I expressed those concerns to the governor, but people might say this, people might say that, and those were the reasons why I stopped him from contesting the election when I was in office. But then I have to accept that, in the world that we live in, you can only do so much to control your son, not when he's already of adult age. But the point must be made. I invested in my children's education. I didn't want them to go through what I went through, right? So Dr. Cyril is not only a medical doctor from ABU. He went to do postgraduate in 2 universities in the US, including Harvard, and another university in Louisiana. And he had done something about public health. And so he's not having it because he's Oshomole. I would say he's having it in spite of being Oshomole.
Let's take another story.
Okay.
Thank you. The Senate on Wednesday honored the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, with a valedictory session marking his transition from the Senate to the governorship. Well, during the session, led by Senate President Godswill Akpabio, the senator representing Edo North Central, Adams Oshomole, was full of Okpebholo's praise. He described him as humble, committed, and intelligent, adding that Okpebholo may return to the Senate after serving 8 years as Edo State governor. Let's take a look.
We are happy that in 30 days, Edo people are aware that there is a new governor in town. Humble, resourceful, committed, intelligent, few words, but maximum action. And His Excellency, the Okomo Senator, who knows, he might be coming back here after 8 years to come and complete his senatorial obligations. And I'm sure by then he will be richer in wisdom, in experience, and exposure. And he may just find this place the kind of place he should end his political career. Thank you so much for this privilege.
Distinguished Senator Oshomole, before you stop, I thought it was from your senatorial district.
No, sir.
Okay.
He's from Edo Central.
Okay, otherwise he may retire you when he comes back.
Sir, by the time he's coming back, I would have already retired.
Okay. So conclude.
Because if you add 8 years to the current figure, I do not intend to do well. Well, I do not intend to do 3 times here.
All right. Okpebholo will do his full 2 tenures. That's what Oshomole has just gifted him at this moment. For free. But he's hailed him as intelligent, as, very committed, emphasis on everything.
Good with figures.
Dr. Abati, before we discuss, Okpebholo also, during the valedictory session, hailed Adams Oshomole. He called him father. Let's take a look.
Allow me to extend my heartfelt thanks to the Senate President, the Ocommon Senate President, His Excellency Godswill Akpabio. Your leadership has been remarkable. To the Deputy Senate President, Senator Barau Jibrin, your wisdom and presence have been guiding force. I also want to acknowledge all my distinguished colleagues in this Senate for their friendship, support, shared commitment to our great nation. A special mention goes to my father, leader, dependable Senator Adams Oshomole. Being from the same state, We share a bond that goes beyond politics. I know I can always count on you for advice as I take on my new responsibility. May God bless the Senate. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria, our Edo princess. Yeah, half Edo.
So some days I'm Lagos and some days I'm Edo, depending on what story it is. But yeah,
go ahead.
I mean, congratulations to him on his valedictory service from the Senate and going on to being governor. But let me start with what former Governor Adams Oshiomhole, now Senator Adams Oshiomhole said. Yesterday I said it's really difficult to assess the performance of a man in just 30 days. Today is exactly 1 month after his inauguration, and the accolades and the praise seem a bit excessive. He hasn't even begun to work. I mean, one of his major achievements in the first 10 days was to rename or take back the name of the Ministry of Roads and Bridges to Ministry of Works. Is that an achievement? Inspection tours, saying I'm going to fix it, is that an achievement? Going around, still almost acting as if he's still campaigning, referring to the previous administration and his, the opposition party, is that an achievement? What the people want, and I'm not saying he cannot perform, what I'm saying is that it's too early to begin to, shower such praises on the man. Let him show working. The people elected him to work for the people of Edo State. So whilst yesterday we played that video of people hailing him best governor, it's too early. Let's assess the man based on actual work that he has done, not on promises, not on shows or displays of leadership, but actual leadership. That's what people are asking for. And referring to Adams Oshiomhole as his father, is his prerogative. He can worship him if he wants because of the role that he played, during his elections. But just to say that let's easy on the accolades.
All right. This issue of Oshiomhole gifting Okpebholo 2 terms.
Yes, well, look, the thing about democracy is that, democracy can throw up all sorts. Now, a people, in choosing their own leaders, have the right to make mistakes. If they see that they have made mistakes, democracy also, separates because it gives the people an opportunity to make another choice. What we find surprising here in Nigeria, persons will just constitute themselves into the overlord in certain areas of life across the country. Now, it's the people of it that ordered for a governor, as I said yesterday. This is what they got, and this is what they will live with for the next 4 years. Yep. Now, when that next cycle of election comes, it is the Edo people that should decide. Yes. But Senator Oshiomhole has already said after he completes his 2 terms, he will come to the Senate. He has not even started. He's already a brilliant, humble governor. The people of Edo State, they are not looking for humility. They want a governor that can make a difference in their lives, that can fix all those bad roads that have been there, even since Senator Oshiomhole left office. Yeah. That's what the people want. They want employment. They want, good governance. Now, as for him to, after he's been governor, Senator Oshiomhole was saying, oh, you may even still come back to the Senate. They've turned the Senate of Nigeria into a retirement home for people who have been governors, including both successful and failed governors. Yes, that is something we have to address here.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not a remand home for governors, failed and successful. Yes. No, it should be a place where we have serious-minded people who want to move this country forward. Well, if Okpebholo calls Senator Oshiomhole father, I think it was one in 1971. Yeah, Senator Oshiomhole should be old enough to be his father. We're in Africa. We are Africans. So, and Senator Oshiomhole is a father, truly. Yes. So I don't have any problem with that. Yeah. But all this action governor, you will finish 2 terms, you will come to finish. Really? Where are the people of Edo State?
Exactly. Rufy.
With due respect, what 2 of you are saying is story. As far as I'm concerned,
what?
My only comment on this matter is Akpakomisa.
Well, all right. Story.
Isaiah Mabidi.
All you say, I say electoral integrity, national development story.
Well, let's we pray for Nigeria. Let's just.
I think the man is not comfortable with the
right.
English language. Look, they can get him an interpreter. He can speak Benin. When he speaks in Benin, they interpret.
Correct.
In English language.
Correct.
It's not a problem. Look at how he was even struggling with that script.
Or pidgin. At least pidgin is.
Oh, okay, maybe pidgin.
Well, all right. No, pidgin is not acceptable. Please.
It's not.
Can you please allow us? Either our language or perfect English. Finish. Speak. Yeah, go ahead. All right. Well, all right.
Translate that for the benefit of people who are not from Edo State.
Yes.
Tell us.
They know. Oh, funny. We'll take another.
What a country. Anyway, guys, we are still here. We never finished. We are not say yesterday that our mama come arise, come they yell, they shout, say she na politician, Wike they carry their land, our husband na politician or whatever, blah 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 and all that. Then Wike don't reply. Our mama say, in fact, if you know everything they do, say you don't like and go to hell, or rather let the heaven fall. Not me talk now Wike talk. We want to listen to what Wike want talk now. Let's listen to this.
Leaves a new ideology as he does the needful today.
On the beneficiaries. But let me use this opportunity to tell Nigerians and residents of Abuja, we are not afraid of blackmail. In fact, you cannot be in this kind of position, you say you will not be blackmailed. Particularly as regards this Abuja. There are so many land grabbers. Some of us have come to put our feet down. Let heaven fall. It is even better that heaven comes down now, so that we will not be fasting again to go to heaven. We will stop anybody who thinks that he can take government land for whatever without formal approval. We will not look at your face. If you like, you can be a civil rights activist. If you like, you can be a television talker. What is wrong is wrong. No amount of blackmail can stop us. People take government property without approval, without document. And I have told people that there was a government yesterday, the government did not take any step, does not mean that another government will come today and will not take step. Or even if this government does not, tomorrow another government will come, that government may take step. That he did something 15 years ago does not mean it is right. It does not mean it is right. The mere fact that nobody tried to tell you it is not right does not make it right. You cannot take blackmail something from government. You can't. You cannot. Recently, we told to quit from the area. When Jonathan came to Abuja, they asked for a site for them to do their construction. That site does not mean it belongs to Julius Berger. Julius Berger has finished their job. They have to quit the land. You cannot tell me if they give you a site to, because of your construction, you finish, the land now turns to be your own. Is it possible? Show us the document that belongs to you. I'm not that kind of person you can think that you go on television, or they want I was living there 20 years ago. So what? You're a squatter. So what? You're a squatter. If you like, go and carry everybody. What is wrong is wrong. You go back, you send people to beg me, then you go on television to tell people that they came to take their land. You said the land was allocated to a riversman. So what? The riversman is not entitled to have a land in Abuja. You will tell me who is that person that has that is entitled to have a land in Abuja. You can't tell me that. If you want me to go and publish names of people who have land in Abuja, I will go and publish, let Nigerians see. If you want land, you know the right thing to do. You know the right step to take. Through blackmail, you won't get it. You won't get it. If your husband had a company who did a job for Abuja and had a site to stay, then it doesn't make it your husband's property. It doesn't. It doesn't. It is for you to come and say, please, we have this problem. How do you help us? And not to begin to blackmail people, carry people to go to social media. Mr. Wike has come to carry somebody's land. He gave it to one House of Respect. Ask chairman of FCT, who does not have land in National Assembly. Ask him. Who does not? So, I mean, some of us, you cannot get us by blackmail. Forget it. If you have problem, come to us. We know how to help you. We know how to solve the problem. Not, oh, I'm a woman. Oh, because I'm a woman. What is that? Because you're a woman, you go and carry government land? It is not so. Let me tell the person, bring the document to prove that that property is your property. So many of them like that. I have published it on newspaper and people thought I'm joking. Let me say it here. All of you are saying we are providing vehicles. With which money? Let me tell you, and some of us may not understand this. What does FCT get in a month from the federal government allocation? For example, we take 1%, and that is 10 billion naira. Assuming federal government gets 1 in terms of the allocation, 1% of 10 trillion, 1 trillion, is 10 billion. Today, the salary of this staff, yes, the salary today is no less than 13, 14 billion a month. So where will you get the other one? It's through tax. It's through revenue. Wike is working. Roads here, flyover here. You own a property, pay your ground rent. You won't pay. Then every day say, Wike is working. He will work with his blood. I've never seen people like to this money for here. We are collecting derivation. It's only what the federal government gets in a month. The 1%. 1%. So must come very, 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 very strong. All those who have not paid, who thought we are joking, I revoke all. I'm going to think that oh, nothing will happen. Something will happen. Don't come and be praising me and doing bridge and doing this. With what? So if you know whether you are seated here, go and check your records. If you have not paid, I will give you time to pay. When once the time expires, forget it. I will revoke it and allocate to those who will pay. I need money to do the roads. I need money to provide services in the satellite town. I will not use my blood. Even my blood. How much? So let us face a reality and tell our people the simple truth so that we'll be able to help. On this note, I want to invite our chairman.
All right, guys, that is the end of my video presentation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much, Mother, for all that you do. Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for always being there with us here. Thank you very much, Abu Hazi. Appreciate you, Mother Iris Finance, Mother Pachata, Guyemi, Mother Martina Abasi TV. God bless you all. Appreciate all you guys doing. Nigeria Deborah, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Oga Henry O, thank you, Divine Cross, thank you, my people. Appreciate you all, my people. Thank you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Adelaja Okumbiyi. Thank you very much, and thanks for the super chat earlier on. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. Sue Berry, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Thanks for the super chat earlier on as well. I'm very, very grateful. Pretty EJ, thank you very much for the super chat. God bless you. Also, girl, thanks for the super chat. Good evening to every one of you right there. James Mark, I can see you as well. Josh Blue Shell, thank you, and many others that have already probably showcased on the screen already. Thank you very much, my people. But I'd like us to move on right now because we spent so much time presenting. But I just want to take these articles here so that we can move on. As you all can see on this particular article that you can see right there from Kemi, I have a video to tally this up anyway, but just hold on before I read. Let me see if the video is right here with me so that I can actually tally this up. Guys, bear with me. I thought I have a video earlier on. Okay, it's looking like the video is not here anymore because, okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, let me take this article, then I'll come with that particular video. Yes, I stand by what I said on Nigeria. Bendong replies Shetima Kemi. Okay, this particular. Okay, let me just take one paragraph. The leader of the United Kingdom UK Conservative Party, Kemi Badenoch, says she stands by her remark about Nigeria, despite criticism from Vice President Kashim Shettima, who accused her of denigrating the country. Yes, the Nigerian government are not very happy with Kemi over a statement calling the country out of the dilapidation, how the government is ruling the country and all that, pouring out her displeas and all that, because she have a trace of Nigeria. So everybody know that the country is not working well. So Shettima have responded to her, but the video that I want to play here to let you guys know that this woman was not just talking, maybe because it involved Nigeria. Kemi is somebody that is very, very vocal, in the UK. She speak without no fear. They talk. This woman, they talk. But meanwhile, before I will go to that particular video, let me just finish with all my article that I have for you guys here so that I'll know that I'm done with the articles. Please bear with me, guys. Let's quickly do this. Okay, I'm almost there. Just bear with me. I think it's this one. I don't know because I'm looking. I don't want to put the wrong thing. Oh, I put the wrong one. But let me quickly take the document exposed how years of Wike seized prime land from Abuja families relocated to personal assistant Kingsley Shinda. Okay, so is Wike really a land grabber? I will respond to Wike shortly, but let me quickly finish with this particular one. I will respond to that quickly. I have a video. Okay, The Guardian. I finally got the article that I want to showcase. Then we're going to press on the like now, my people. We're going to help us press on the like while I'm doing my work here. Okay, The Guardian said, criticizing Kemi Badenoch shows Nigeria doesn't recognize its problem. Ex-Evo. Yes. Even though they recognize the problem, they're just trying to protect themselves. The former Nigerian ambassador to the Philippines, Dr. Yemi Farubi, has said that for Nigerian leaders to criticize the newly elected United Kingdom Conservative Party leader, Kemi Badenoch, shows that Nigeria does not recognize its problems. And I believe this. This article I was actually looking for. That is the truth. And it's crazy. But if you talk about Kemi, see how Kemi talked to our own Prime Minister for UK. I don't know, no, say she's bold. Listen.
Minister has consistently backed criminals over law-abiding British people. He defended terrorists like Hizb ut-Tahrir in the European Court. He argued all immigration law had a racist undercurrent. He voted against life sentences for people smugglers. He voted against more than 100 measures to control migration. He even said it was wrong. He even said, Mr. Speaker, that it was wrong when the Conservatives took away Shamima Begum's citizenship. Now he has appointed her defense lawyer as his Attorney General. Mr. Speaker, events in Syria mean we may see more small boat arrivals. For once, will he take the side of the British people and strip citizenship from jihadi terrorists and supporters of Assad who want to come back and destroy this country?
All right. That was her talking right there. When I say she not they fear any face, so she's saying it how it is. I don't understand. The problem we have with our country is that why is it difficult for you to accept your wrongs and prepare to learn, to do it right, do it better. I don't understand. Criticism sometimes can be beneficial only if you accept it or listen. But meanwhile, let me come to Wike quickly before I will start listening to people right there. Yes, I'm not a fan of Wike. I used to be his fan though. Yes, until 2023 general election. Then I'm not his fan anymore. Even till tomorrow, I'm not his fan at all. But still, let's assume you don't like somebody and the person is doing what is right. Is that enough for you to still say, no, you not concern me, I don't want to see him? For me, what Wike is currently doing in Abuja, I'm in support of it. Yes, I'm in support of it. Wike mentioned something that I was about to say earlier on. He said, you've been in that land for 15 years. For me, I will add more years, for 78 years. Does it mean that you are right? Or you having that land means that, yes, it's the right thing? Yes, he said, at the end of the day, he's saying that because according to that mama yesterday, yeah, we'll be there for 20 years, we'll be this. But is that enough to say that, okay, you are not doing what is right now? So sorry. Yes, mama is right because they've been there for so long. Like my brother, very dark man, did a video where saying that these guys have been there for 20 years. He was emphasizing 20 years. Like, say, no, my brother, you are wrong on this. It doesn't matter how long you've been there. If you got it through deception, then even though you have been there for 78 years, you can still face penalization whenever the better government or a well-focused government comes in. I'm not saying that government are focused, but I'm telling you what is right, what is wrong is wrong. That's what I'm saying. So for now, for this particular area, I mean, not your day against Wike at all. I don't know, more evidences are coming out that he's doing this thing, to enrich himself and all that. But yeah, things like that will continue to fly. But if you have evidence, bring it out. Take him to court. Yes, simple. Take him to court. That's what I take there. Thank you very much, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you all. I'd like to call on the first panelist with us, Mashallah. Mashallah, it's good to have you on the show, my brother. Good evening to you. Please talk to us, sir.
Good evening, Nigeria Watch. Greet everybody in the panel. Mommy, Diaspora, greet you. I greet our people on the chat box. Let me start with Wike. Number one, there is a problem in that country. Wike, you are a minister, and you're only the army officer. Are you the president? Officially, it's supposed to be the president's aide is the military man. The vice president is a police officer. You don't want to use police. You are using army. Nigerian army, see how useless people are getting to yourself. You are useless in that profession. An army officer is not the one guiding a minister. Before we know, the same senators will start having soldiers behind them. The same way, this is how they started using the police. Now there's no more police. It is army that started using as orderlies. Clean my shoe, buy fuel for me. Nigerian army, do something about it because it's It's a disgrace to me seeing it. He was so proud standing, an army officer is behind him. As what? As the minister of FCT. Nigerian government, yeah, his job is it's obvious that people don't know what you are doing again. It's obvious. And then it comes as people have gotten land for many years. Before the Abuja, before they took money from Niger Delta to build Abuja, those people have gotten those lands since. You want to now start claiming it. And you're claiming you are so arrogant. You're saying an irreversible man can have the land. I don't know how they put this Agbo as Agbo that went to school. Agbo that went to school is not tormenting, they are not tormenting the whole country. People have built their Nigerian government, which house now built for civil servants. Majority of those people now they collect their land now. There are civil servants that lived in Abuja before it became a capital. And then those who moved when you moved the capital to Abuja and they retired, majority of them are the ones stay in those houses. Outskirts. The outskirts is where you have civil servants that can't steal money. Because those who steal money are the ones living in city center of Abuja. They can afford to buy houses there. Because they don't buy those houses from the salary they earn. Wike, you are building houses. Which one have you built for civil servants? You are talking about police, talking about security. Because you are, to me, it's not alleged. You are a thief. It's only this is a way to steal money. This is a way to steal money. You do projects that you overblow the budget. Half of the money is in your pocket. And then you do the project. They see it. I know that style. You're a good minister, good. Mr. Action Man. You take half of the money, put in your pocket, then you use the money, the one that's meant for the project, to do the job. So that people will see that you are working. You know why? Half of the money is in your pocket. Your 4 years as a minister now, by the time you leave, you already plan to be the president because you already have a soldier behind you. So you can have money to campaign against Tinubu. Wike, that woman that came out yesterday, Shekiri woman, she's a chief. And she has explained how she got the land. Rita Lori is not a small person in Abuja. You cannot come from nowhere, from your river state, and come to Abuja and start chasing people. Rita Lori is not just a small woman. When that one was doing politics, you were still in school. Maybe you never went to law school. You are stepping on people's toes because they give you small money. You reach your time to be minister of Abuja now, you won't push everybody. Because you are a minister. People have bought land. You were not there. Your signature was not there. Because they have bought land many years ago, they should come back to Wike to verify their details. Very interesting. If that's the issue, then every other state should start doing the same thing. Abuja, there used to be a place whereby I can buy a land and live it and not that land.
Mashallah, my brother. You said Wike is a thief, and you are not using allegedly. When you don't use allegedly, it means that you have fact. Please, what's the fact that Wike is a thief? Please tell us.
See, this behavior, to me, this behavior of
and that's assumption now.
Like this,
that's
okay,
assumption.
Okay, let me allegedly.
Take the word back. Take it back.
Okay, I take it back. But I'm angry with the kind of person.
Even though you are angry, you cannot call him a thief. Then you say you are not using allegedly. If you don't use allegedly, it means you have fact. Then you later on you are basing it on assumption. This platform don't accommodate such thing, please. Thank you.
Okay, I take it back. I'm sorry, but the guy is really a mess. It's really a mess on Nigeria. You come as a Nigeria person and you are just destroying things. It's not fair. You are openly destroying houses. You are not building anyone for them. People that are managing, you could not build something. A good planner will go and build a community and so you guys move there. we want this side. Is that the master plan of Abuja? Are you following it at all? For Julius Berger, I know, yes, that land might not be their own because construction, when they were building Abuja, they just give them land as site location to do their work. But when you finish your budget, take your equipment out of that place. But Berger will just sit down there. So if they have documents to back it up, they can now go to the court and deal with themselves at that point. And that was, thank you.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much, Mashallah. Thanks for your submission. Yes, I understand it's very painful with what people are facing right now. Anyhow, it's going on. I don't know. I don't know what is happening there. But my only take on this is that what is right and what is wrong. So I don't know if what Wike is doing is right. I don't know if the people that is complaining, if they are doing what is wrong. But what is right, what is wrong. But let me take this call quickly. Thank you, Love God is my strength. Please talk to us, man. Good evening to you. I beg, no verse, man. Thank you, man.
No problem.
Talk to us, man.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I will talk about Wike. Good evening. Oh, my man, sorry. Good evening, everyone on the panel, comment section. Good evening, Niger Wash. Good evening, ma. I greet you. We are getting to Christmas. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance, ma. Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah. Wike, you see, Niger Watch, I understand what you are saying about Wike, but I will say no, I don't support it. It's tactics. Yes, he might have a good plan because we can see that they say it's building police station and all that to help security. That's all right. But there's a way Wike should go about doing things. Wike should not do as if the law is in his hand. Nigeria is there. Nigeria, they say they have a constitution, and I know we don't have it. There are people who have lived in that place for so long. There are people who have paid for that land. Maybe they are doing businesses there. Maybe do it. You call them, make them homeless. The way he's going about it like Agbero. It's not doing it like a public officer that has the respect of the people in Abuja as a whole. It's not respecting them. It's talking to them as if they are nobody. So with that tune that Wike is speaking, he has no respect for anybody, and I feel that it's wrong. Good intention, but he came out about it was totally wrong. And I want to quickly speak about Kemi, the conservative leader. You know, Kemi, yes, she has the right. She's a Nigerian. Yes, she's a British citizen. She has the right to speak about what she dislikes about the country that she's coming from. But you see, Kemi herself, she's an hypocrite. Kemi herself, she's a house licker. She's not there to support anybody. She's doing everything to boost her own image and her husband's image. So for me, Kemi coming out to speak that way about Nigeria, even if Nigeria is not good, it's your fatherland. You don't bring it out like that. There's nobody, all of us are here. We are not happy, but we don't go about condemning our country in a public, in a sitting like the parliament. It is wrong for me. But she has
my love, God is my strength. Sorry, ma, I have to come in. If you say Kemi shouldn't have condemned Nigeria or the truth, what is affecting us in Nigeria in the parliament, where you are talking now on social media and where Kemi went to talk, what is different between both of them?
Yeah, maybe you didn't get me. I said Kemi has the right. I said it. I said she has the right.
Yeah, but you said she cannot go and condemn our country in the parliament. At least, regardless of the dilapidation of the country, it's still a country. That's what I'm saying now. You talking on social media right now about your country. What is different between the platform where Kemi spoke and where you are speaking from?
No, but that place, like that was for me, that place is too, the way they will look at Nigeria, that's the way they will be looking at us anyhow. You want to talk about it. She has a platform. She has a platform. channel. She has a TikTok channel. She can talk there. I can go there and talk.
You think these people? You think these people sitting down with her there, they are not on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter?
No, but Nigeria Watch, I understand what you are saying. I'm not against her for saying it, but I
Okay.
just want her to do it in a way, not the way she said, where I'm coming from. The way it was is destroyed. I don't want the UK to be like that. Conservative also, they also destroy this country. So when she's talking, she should know what she's saying.
Okay.
They did a lot of they did a lot of wrong. This country also, which the Labour Party is speaking of. So our party too did not do anything good for the UK. Quickly, and I've talked too much, you know, vessel, my brother. Edo State, that man spoke about anybody that doesn't want to stay in Edo State. They should leave. Nigeria Watch. Agbero, it inside that word. Edo people must stand up. The taking of the car allegedly was wrong, but that is not the way to speak to my people. Edo people, they are my people. I'm Edo State, Delta State. All of us are the same. That is wrong. It needs to be corrected. That's wrong.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much, man. God bless you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Let me take another call quickly. I have. Hello. Yeah. Good evening to Mr. Chimeze. Talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you, sir. Yes. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Good afternoon. Good morning. Good day, everybody. I greet all Nigeria Watch family. I greet the Mom and Diaspora for all you do. Thank you. Mr. Nigeria Watch, you know, I said I'm going to ask you a question, and I thank you for all you do. I said I'm going to ask you a question. This thing I'm seeing in Edo State, is it a stage management or is it some kind of stage? I want to know about all this, before I'm going to say what I want to say. All these cars they are recovering, is it real? I want to know, because politicians, I'm very, very
Of course, it's real, because the previous government officials have been involved in the same video, so it's real. There's no question there, sir. Just move on. It's real.
Okay, all these people now, all of you work under Godwin Obaseki government. Now, you say APC rigged election. How on earth will you going out as you're moving from the government house? Your mind is to go and pick one car, all of you, whoever that did this thing, all of you, and you are saying you are going to court for the mandate of Aswe Godalo. Then, let's assume Aswe will win this case to the court. So which cars will Aswe use? He will go again and start buying another car or another SUV for the government.
Thank you.
Come on, man. Why Nigeria like this? Not only, I know, not only in Edo, this thing happens. It happens everywhere.
Okay.
Man,
Thank you,
you
sir.
know what is good. Do good, do right. Thank you, Niger Watch.
Thank you, Agashimize. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Okay. I'd like to come back to the panel. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all for your time with us. Now, God bless you now. Dr. Alexander Gomez, I can cite you, sir. Thank you very much for your time with us. Thanks for all that you do. Okay. I'll call Midwest people. Midwest people, you are next. Please, I'd like you to talk to us if you are there. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Niger Wash.
Thank you,
I
sir.
greet both listeners and viewers across the globe. I greet all of you. Niger Wash, I thank you for this privilege that you have given to me to also echo my view and contribution about some specific issue when it about Nigeria as well. If I look at that woman from UK talking, Kemi, you can see the difference now. The problem we have in the country is that our leaders are not fully convinced that things are not right. That's just the truth. Because if they are convinced, these are some of the criticisms we're supposed to hear from their mouths. But it's very unfortunate they don't want to talk about it. And when people are saying, oh, they are talking to Nigeria like this, how is the international community going to see us? My dear brother or sister, the international community know us more than ourselves. First of all those advanced countries, they have embassy in Nigeria. And inside that embassy for Nigerians is to go and get visa. But for them, you have police attaché that have to relate to them about the security in relation to security issue in our country. They have to report it to them. They have military attaché. They have all manners of professionals and gadgets. Sometimes they listen to your president. They listen to your governors. They listen to all these commissioners. So, my dear, we don't have secret. And again, look at the way we flood the globe. Migration. Every country now is almost tired of us, to be honest. They are almost tired of us. So my submission is this. Our leaders should wake up. They should wake up and do things differently. That is the only way out of it. I just pray for this kind of woman to succeed to become Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Then I will see the way these leaders will be acting. Because now she's leading a party, but I pray for God to bless her to become a Prime Minister of that country. So that tomorrow, when she talk, they will go to her, they will go to China to go and say different things. We will know who formed that country and who is in charge of that country. That's just the fact. So let me also go to my state governor, who also makes some what I call mistake or strongly to pronounce some figures. I've had a lot of criticism, but what I will tell people is that if you are criticizing someone, a leader, on the basis of fact, you are helping that leader. But if you are doing it just because you want to criticize or based on hate and lies, well, you are doing more harm to yourself, not even him. What this guy have done, what he did, definitely we can say, oh, we don't expect this one from any leader. But the truth is this. International leaders have made this mistake. I've watched someone who was representing a Japan in a country where they were talking. He was representing a Japan, and they were talking about the currency. They gave them some money. He struggled to pronounce it. If I wish I could get that video, I would have sent it for Niger Watch. And even within Nigeria, there was a time Akpabio wanted to read some money like that. He read it and get tired as well. Even the previous governor of my state, there was a time he was addressing this, even the House of Edo State of Assembly. There was also a time he was struggling with words. So it do happen to anybody. Not talk of a man. Naturally, we know that he has an issue of not being able to speak fluently. So for me, let people criticize. I don't see anything wrong. All we need is to have a governor who can rescue Edo State. The previous governor, like Nigeria would normally say allegedly, but I don't think if we call them any name like criminal or people who looted us, at least with this vehicle that they are retrieving, this is a good evidence So somebody cannot say prove it again. The entire government vehicle, they stole all of them. These are guys who were presenting themselves to us that they are angel. They are working for the people. They could not spare government vehicle. What of the fabulous billions upon billions, allocated to them and their various the various positions and ministries they were heading? So you could imagine what happened to the real cash if all these kind of assets were not even spared, that people can easily see. Not talk of the cash that doesn't even have accounting about the source or where it's going, what is about to do for the people. So we should see from that angle that the previous government wanted to destroy Edo people. That was their intention. Okpeboro is here, and I'm fully convinced, and I will advise Edo people to support him with their last strength, because this man cannot come next 4 years to campaign just because he want to talk, because he can't even talk very well. He will, what he's doing is what is going to, whatever he does is what is going to campaign for him. And that is my conviction. And I know he will never careless when it comes to delivering something for the Edo people. He will do it. Like the other man who also spoke for APC, Jarrett. I don't know. I think it was through typing, like what you saw there. I don't know whether that was a genuine account, because anything is possible in Nigeria now. But if that is a genuine account, we should condemn it. A leader should not make those kind of remarks by threatening people to go out from land. I don't know the kind of people we were referring to. He can't chase Edo people away because maybe his political party is ruling. The foreigners who are there, he cannot chase them away. But if he's willing to chase criminals away, because I think Nigeria is getting to that point where everybody, those who feel they want to come and destroy other people's place, you can chase them to wherever they come from. Use the law to do it. So that's just my belief. If that's what they are referring to, then they is welcome. A lot of people can go to farm. A lot of people cannot, even in the streets. So 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you see people, willing people taking their phone, doing all sorts of things. If they are not indigenous people, go and throw them in Abuja. All those IDP camp whereby people don't even know where they come from, it should be addressed. Because in a few years from now, the indigenous people is going to be facing problem with those people. Nigeria did not document them. You as a state governor, you didn't even document them. So it's a threat. That one is another timey bomb. And I think the leader of my state should pay attention to it. So this is what I have about that very particular issue. If you say people should go, if it is the criminal, it is welcome. There are those, their aim and objective is to come to other people's space to come and destroy it. We don't welcome those kind of people. It is hard time things have to be changing. It is hard time we start changing the way we deal with some certain issue. And this is one of it. It always bothers me. Sometimes I see barefoot soldiers walking around our city, doing all sorts of things. They are Nigeria, they are free to move. Yes, in every country, citizen must be documented. That's why we are free to move. Even countries can even agree everybody free to move, like what we have in European Union. Why are they able to do it? Because people are properly documented. Even now, sometimes they even block the border. What are they doing? They are searching for those who are people they deem that has never been documented, because those people are a threat to them. They can't easily trace them. They can't easily control them. This time our government should be serious. Try to encourage this man. You are a party chairman, to document people. IDP camp can be a bomb tomorrow for you. You will see your own people, you can no longer protect them. They become exposed because of people are in their midst and you cannot trace for them. It's so dangerous. So anybody, thank you very much. And anybody who doesn't mean well for the land should go to where they are coming from. It can be done. Look for a way to do it. Thank you very much. And I thank the house. Let another person also have the space. Thank you, my brother.
All right. Thank you very much, Midwest people. Thanks for your submission. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Let me appreciate Love of God is my strength. Thank you very much for the super chat. God bless you, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Appreciate every one of you right there. Do your part, press on the like button, help us to share. Let me call on the next person as we move on. Destiny, if you are there, sir.
Midwest people, are you?
Now me they speak now.
No, even I'm supposed to speak before Midwest.
Never reach your turn at Black Panther. Now you be the next.
No, I was the one that came in third on the line now. I saw it.
Yeah.
No.
Mr. Niger Wash, can you clarify something? Is Midwest people person? Is he an APC supporter?
Yeah, he's APC supporter, yes.
Mr. Niger Wash, good evening, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Destiny.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. I greet everybody on the panel.
good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depend on your location. You see, APC people,
Niger was not APC supporter, I'm Okpeworo supporter. Please.
No, you are
APC, you are APC supporter, please.
You are APC,
All these
please.
APC supporters, this is the problem I always have with them.
Let Justin
Because they
go
only
ahead.
turn everything upside down. They only turn everything upside down. You see, that's where somebody was commenting and saying directly to someone that you have to leave the own state. Not, this one is not a visitor. You are just trying to bend the thing around. It's not even only that first statement. You even have to reply the same person. Then you are coming here to tell us if he's talking to the criminals. These APC people, I don't know if they are defending something there. Sometimes I don't know. I think Nigeria will never get better with all these people. That's why these politicians, they have used our brain. I don't know how they manage to do it. I don't get it. I don't even understand. They have used it. Even some of us that even think we are okay, we are not even longer okay. That's why when people will come out, talk all the whole shenanigans, shout for people. In fact, talk anyhow, no the whole rubbish. See, yes, you will still have people that will support him. If we not even take that, Wike will even insult some of our father, will still be clapping for Wike. This IPC just destroy that country. That we don't even know ourselves. We don't even care about ourselves. Nothing. We does not take anything as if, man, APC, you guys, APC is so powerful that it's very difficult for you to even know what you are doing. I don't know how they manage. It looks somehow. How can somebody you are telling somebody like you to leave a state because he's criticizing the government? And who should every one of us, even some APC, in their own quiet room, what that man did yesterday, they will condemn that thing. But when it comes to public, because of I believe, but I don't know. I don't want to, because lawsuits always fly around in Nigeria like this. But maybe they always give you guys, you have some payments every month that they give to you guys to always come up online, on television, to always make all those things that you are making. Because I don't believe that normal human being is supporting APC with free mind. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not done. Because you cannot support this kind of thing. Because anybody that is in a free mind will condemn what is happening right now. Not that he will just be happy with this, supporting it. How will you? And okay, can anybody supporting this Okpebolo? I said it during campaign that you use your hand, your chest, and beat your chest with yourself that you want your daughter or your son to be like Okpebolo or to make Okpebolo your role model. You cannot, but you are here siding him. So, okay, what have Okpebolo done for this 1 month? Because every day, Okpebolo will take camera up and down, going around, saying, okay, Obaseki did not do this, Obaseki did not do this. That is the only thing I've seen. I've never seen them starting some work by all those things that he's showing. I never see how maybe after like 1 week, they will go back there, showing that there are contractors there, doing all those things. He always went there for the first time. Then everybody is praising him. I said, most of all this man is doing, APC, I don't trust them one bit. Maybe they have made all their plans that this election, they will make it a rerun. So that's why he's showing all those things, doing all this propaganda, so that when they do the run, those states will say, okay, they will use the opportunity to vote in. After voting, all of us will know what APC is made of. That is what me I'm saying here. But nothing. What has he done? Something that you wrote on paper. Actually, before you go there, you guys, your team have done all those things. They have do all the whole thing. You guys will study it, do everything. Then, before you now come out to the public, then you want not to clam what you want to read out. Then you are telling them nobody can, everybody can make mistake. In the national, Nigeria, thank you. APC is a very good third party.
All right, Destiny. Please, in case of next time, from beginning to the end of your submission, you were making noise, different distraction on your background. I will only take it for the last time. You know the rules of the platform. If you know you have noise on your background, don't pick a mic. Let's move on to the next person. You know, so we want to focus on what you're saying, not what is happening on your background. Thank you. I'd like to call on the next person to speak to us, which is Black Panther. Black Panther, thank you, my brother, for patience. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Good evening, Nigeria Watch. I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yes, very clear. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much once again for giving us this opportunity to speak, to speak and continue in the revolutionary act that we are involved in. Thank you very much for giving us the platform. And I want to thank Mama in Diaspora. Mommy, I want to thank you. May God continue to bless you. You're simply a diamond, beautiful one that glows and shines to the world. May God bless you. I want to thank every other person, the commenters, the writers on the message sender, and all the people that will come into this panel. I want to thank you all. I want to say something here concerning, I will not definitely speak on Wike because I've said one thing. There is a consequence for when a man acts arrogantly, authoritatively over the people that own the sovereignty of the country. There is a consequences and there is a time he's going to pay back. The time that he's going to pay back, that is when I'm going to tear him apart. Because I will dig all those things that he's doing. We'll all dig it out and bring it out. Now, let me say to government, let me start by saying Nigeria is not a country. The reason why I'm saying this, I want to buttress my point with the so-called Land Use Act that Nigerian government does not want to review, but they want to continue to use this thing to destroy the people that they want to rule. Now, government is stealing from the people, but people will come in as an individual and arrogate power to themselves, despite they are the leader heading that government itself. Now, the government have not been able to iron this out. Why do government take money from the people that are working towards owning the land, that have not gotten their CFO, but they are paying towards it? They've sat down with government, and record has always been shown that these people have sat down with government. And another person will come that was not elected, will not come, not looking into the files of land dispute, land issues, those that have paid some amount of money which government have sat down with and have come into agreement. And that government will just come and just go ahead, not going through the due process, the judicial system, taking an order from the court before going ahead to bring down a whole building that have been built with millions of naira. I know that government is wasteful. Yes, they are wasteful. That is why they indulge in such activities. They no longer obey the laws that they put together themselves, not the people. Now somebody will say Wike is doing the right thing. He's not doing the right thing. If you are doing the right thing, go through the judicial process. Take an order. So that the complainant, we know that you're taking that they can go back to the court and do a redress. And the government cannot go ahead to dismantle my property because this is the agreement. And I paid millions of naira because we have agreed. Because I'm working towards my seal of oath. But because they arrogate power to themselves, they can use their gangsterism process and dismantle people's building. Look at what happened in Lagos State. They went to the government. If nobody knows, there's a process. They don't just hand you CFO. There is a process you have to undergo before you get to CFO. And if you did not finish your process, maybe you know how the bureaucracy is in government. If you did not finish it and that government comes in, then the government just go ahead to dismantle because you don't have CFO. And there's an agreement with the government and the people that were staying on that land. Come to think about it. People were there before government came. Government is to protect the people. Now you are displacing the people. Then where do you want them to go? Those are the questions government should ask themselves. Not because government owns the land. You have to be human. You have to have a face. That is why you need to go to court to address issues, not just arrogate power because the Lord has said you can dismantle or take over any home. You have to go through that same process so that there will be argument. But not just arrogate power to yourself and dismantle. Obaseki did it. And look at what Edo State is paying. Different government comes. Does not mean that you have the power as you come in to dismantle us. There is due process. Wike is not doing it. And like I said, there's a time to pay because there's consequences for every wrong you have done. Now move to Edo State. People come. I keep on asking, do we even know what we even want? Or we are just being ignorant of what we are just ignorant, or we just want to put a blind face. Somebody was nominated to do a work by a government in power. And you people are saying he's not qualified. I want to ask you people, what is the qualification that you must have to start going around taking government property from those who stole it? What is the qualification? I guess you don't even have. You tell me that it's BSc, it's bachelor. Damn all those things. What is the qualification? Is it stated in your constitution that before the government, the power, will nominate somebody, he must have BSc? Haven't you heard that before you become a president of Nigeria, you just learn how to speak English? Haven't you heard that? Then you now come here to say he's not qualified. Don't you see how hypocritical you people are? Because you are ignorant of the laws of the land. Don't you see how people have? Sometimes we forget. We say Nigerians forget things. We forget things a lot because we don't. That retentive memory, I don't know where we keep it. You don't know the laws of your land. You just come as somebody is not qualified. Who is qualified to be president of Nigeria? And who is qualified to be a member of a team to recover government property? You see, some people will say we went to school. You went to school, but you do not show yourself worthy to have that qualification you have. With due respect. Now, a man went to recover a property of the government stolen by a government official. This is no longer, I take it, it was stolen by them. Because when you did not buy something and you take it because you're a government official, you decide to own it by not bringing it back to the government after using it. You have stolen it. Government also take them to court so that they will serve their jail sentence. All of them. If I were in Pablo's government, that is what I will put forward. That government should prosecute all of them because they've stolen government properties. That is that Lagos State, they stole government houses. Government official, that's how they did it. In First Stack. Many of them stole government properties. They were buying it for 14 naira. 400 naira. Government property in First Stack. They were buying houses for 400 naira. bought by government officials. So when they come, they say they buy cars for 2,000 naira or for 700. I just laugh because many of us have not even know what's up. In first up, many people were buying, government officials were buying houses for 4,400 naira. It's there. It's there on record. Go and ask people that owns where he's there. So now when this guy have done a good job, fantastic job, people say, oh, he's hunting the PDP. He's not hunting. What the hell are you people saying? Somebody stole your property. Somebody recover. You say he's hunting one party. Are you supposed to go political or you are supposed to think the right way? Now, you said, why did he not go and meet the deputy governor? You see where I say, I don't know whether we just want to be illiterate. I don't know why. We just want to arrogate illiteracy to ourselves. Meanwhile, we are illiterate. The deputy governor handed over to the deputy governor that came in. And most of the things he handed over will be on record. Cars are part of the things the deputy governor handed over. My brothers that want to block their head, they want to be political. I am not political. If any government is handing over cars and government properties, he's being handed over to him. He handed over a government house where he stayed. He didn't even stay there. He handed it over to him. You people saw it. So Naka, go hand over. You have freedom of information bill. Go and apply for it and see what he handed over to the deputy governor. Obaseki did not hand over anything. That is why they are hunting all these boys that took advantage. That's why they are hunting them. Because they are all thieves. All of them are thieves. I'm not saying allegedly. All of them they mentioned, all of them are thieves and criminals. You people are not so. People should be sad to hear that a learned person, a big man, that is a father, a parent, stole a car. And he said government auctioning for 700 and something car. He stole it. Bring paper. Up to today, never bring the paper. We not see him. These are all political thieves. They should all be prosecuted. And let me go to people that are saying the vice president is saying people that are saying that the conservative leadership he's supposed to be talking be political and talk small, make you not talk the truth, not say the truth. You see why Nigeria cannot work with this present archaic mindset. Go and purge yourself of those archaic mindset that you have that you had before and refill it with 21st century mindset. If anything is wrong, you say that it is wrong so that the person that is in power will correct himself. Your government is not seeing the wrong. Your government says everything is okay, and the conservative is telling you that it's not okay. On record, it's not okay. You are telling because it's look, that woman is not a Nigerian. He's not a Nigerian citizen. He's a British citizen. His parents were born in Nigeria. And let's come to think about it, not academically. He has revoked, he has taken the Nigerian citizenship. 10 seconds, Mr. Nigeria Watch. He has taken Nigerian citizenship and he has handed over back to Nigeria and he has taken another citizenship. But that does not mean that if he sees bad thing about the Nigerian government, the way Nigeria is going to hit the wall, she should not say it. She should say it as it is, my people. No hiding place for the wicked, no hiding place for those words, those things that are being done wrong that you say, let him close his mouth small. No, let him say it out. We are in a revolution. It has already started. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Black Panther, for your submission. Okay. I would like us to move on. Let me call on the next person to speak to us, which is Mr. Odua before Gassim. Mr. Odua, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Good evening, Mommy in diaspora. Thank you, Ijinogi. Thank you very much. We are grateful. We appreciate your effort. Thank you, everyone, listeners, commenters, and the viewers, the passerby. Thank you all. Well, yesterday it was unfortunate that my internet could not permit me to come online. Thank God today he gave me a little space. Okay. Well, for those who are talking about our mama, the journalist or Bebo or somehow about the land that it did not go through due process, this, that. One woman came and said the woman was talking, blah, blah, blah. It is unfortunate that people, especially those that live in this satanic devil age of life, doesn't know that that is not how we black used to live. When black were black, when we were Africa, we live with peace, unity, harmony, and love. That is the reason anybody can come from any direction. As far as you have the strength to make farm, you have the strength to build house, the land will be given to you. You will make your farm, you will marry from that place, and you will continue living there. You will build house. Automatically, you belong to that community or to that environment. So there was nothing like your paper, your seal of oath, or your landlord, this, that you people are not talking. Before, the woman said her husband was a military that fought Biafra war. She herself, a journalist, she never mentioned that she was a politician or her husband was a politician. He said her husband was shot even in that war. Then from there on sick bed. Because people never listen to those things. And that were the reward given to those of some of them in Abuja. He said he never returned back home with any money. But that was only the reward they give to her husband. So people are now saying, it doesn't, where is the paper? How did he acquire it? How did you acquire land in the time of oath? How did you acquire land? Who print the paper for you? So it is because we are not living the devil age. We are not looking for paper to say it's not my property. Who give you this so and so? A wicked that was not born in Abuja will now be the one to be sharing paper for people who were born and raised and has the land before Nigeria exists in Abuja. Despite that, our sister own were not the one who lived in Abuja before Abuja became Abuja, or before Abuja became for Nigeria. So it is unfortunate that people doesn't have sense to think anymore, or in the name of British or whatever, where people have come to brainwash them. That is why today, person cannot occupy everybody's land in the name of the giving paper. Look at one person built a 700 and something houses. And that is, if it is a better life of Africa, that is 700 people house. Or even more than 700 people house.
Sorry, my brother, for cutting you short. Does it make any difference if he was born in Abuja or not?
No, you don't understand me. I did not say because he was not born in Abuja or people. You have to understand that. I said, in the time when we were living as our human life, you don't look for paper before you have a property. Not to talk of people are not saying, where is the paper she used to acquire it? Where is this, that? And the woman has still showing you the paper. So they said that it was temporary. The temporary, is she the one that forged it by herself? Is it not the paper they give those who live in Abuja, who control Abuja, give to her? So when the process of saying, come and pay, they're not even supposed to pay as a Nigerian soldier who fought for the Nigeria, and government have compensating with that. It is the duty of the Nigerian government to do all their paper and give to them, because it's their property. They give to them. So one person will now come. I heard Wike said, is there any senator who did not have land in Abuja? Is that no stupidity to say that a land that was given to a military man is now what you are collecting in the name of, they call you fake civilian or dictatorship government? Okay, can the Wike tell us the measurement of the land of Abuja? The areas he knows, or the area, can he describe all the villages in the Abuja? He didn't know them. Just they brought you from nowhere. They give you one vehicle and give you black people with black uniform. Then you start misbehaving. Then people are saying, I don't support evil. In my village that today, did you know that my village, my father were the one who make farms. It was another people that who originated from that place. But my father came, they gave my father permission. Then when other people came, they told my father, give them lands. So, okay, who did give my father paper to say, okay, now this land, and who did my father give paper? I said, so all these things, because we are no longer living in human way of life. We are now animalistic. That is why we are crying today. Because we think like animals. That is why we are crying that things are not going well. So Wike should desist from that land. Because they said it's given to the person was 2 times, maybe 3 times, is in House of Rep or Senator, Minister, or something like that. If they want to give that person land in Abuja, they should go to Sabisa Forest and give them Sabisa Forest. If they know that, yes, because they must give people who was a minister or a senator land, they should go and give them Sabisa Forest, not the land that people have built and whatever do their life established. Those areas, that is how people develop. The area that has not been established, like especially those who are called minister, they're supposed to occupy Sabisa Forest so that it will be useful. It will not be using for Boko Haram and their cohort. So that is what I have to say. People should think, have brain to think, and know that it is not just because they give you certificate, person print paper and give to you, you are not right or wrong. Or because you can talk English, you are not right or wrong. What person work for, they give to that person, is that person right? Don't come and say it is not this, that, because of a minister have power over everything. If Wike did not stop destroying people's house, Wike should wait for the repercussion in the name of your minister. Which day did they create Abuja here? Have they not fight the Biafra war before Abuja became headquarters? I beg. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Let me still say, for those who, or those Ebo Stone and this thing in Edo State, I'm happy for whatever they are doing, because those are the vehicle that another government is supposed to use. Despite that, our government, if they come, they will not want to use it and say they want to go and buy another one just because they want to steal money. But this is how government is supposed to work. When you leave the office, the next one coming, we continue with those vehicles you use, so that the money is supposed to use to buy vehicle, we use it to work. So, Ebo Stone, God bless you. How many of you that are doing the job, God bless you all. What matters, recover those vehicles and let your government use it. The government that is in power now, whether it will be APCU, whether it will be PDP, whether it will be because they were, or a Labour Party with the court ever give their submission. But thank you for your good job, for your job well done. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Oga Oduwa. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. What I will say now is this. According to the submission of Oga Oduwa, this is clear. The concern here now is that we should use our energy be calling on Barrister Osarode Ogi to come out to debunk that they collected 2 cars from him that he allegedly stole. Yes, that was their statement, right? I have to put allegedly because he never come and come talk. But for Chris Eneikai, he don't need to come out anymore because he was already in that first video begging them that I will bring the document. I will bring this. I bought it 700,000. You know, now here now they talking for the first video that I showcased here a couple of days ago. So this
750 said
750,000 naira. So these are what we should be focusing on. Is this right? Let's assume you don't like this governor, Okpevolo's government or whatever, but is this right? These are what we should be focusing on. Eh? I don't understand everybody here, the bear mouth, Thank you, both, Mr. Oduwa. God bless you, sir. We have Mr. Chris already with us. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us, my brother. Good evening to you. How are you doing?
Good evening, sir. It's good to be with you today, sir. How are you and your family? And good evening, everybody on the panel and everybody listening to us from everywhere in the world and the comment section. Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you all. Thomas, sir.
Wesley, thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for the big relief every day. I really do appreciate this. The extension is very, very important for all of us here. We all are learning. If not, I'm not sure I will have the energy to do this extension by myself every day. I would have just, end up on time. But you have been there doing this. I want to say I and my fellow panelists here, we all appreciate you. Thank you.
Thomas, sir.
All right. The next person that is speaking to us now is August CM. Will come to One Love, then Abdul Malik before you. So August CM, thank you very much, sir, for your time with us. Good evening to you, sir. August CM, by the way, Seth, how you see this matter? The person, your PDP people, they say the thief car, they go hide them. Are you aware of this? Or some car they your company? Tell us.
The thing is, anyway, good evening, let me not break protocol. Please, good evening, everybody. Those on the panel with me, those listening wherever you may be.
Mr. Najawash, you called me.
Chat. Somebody.
No, not yet. After August CM, now you they talk. One Love.
Nah, it be like
okay, Chief, can go ahead.
Okay, yeah. It be like say from the look of things, it don't be like saying one week or one day, one wonder, one revelation. You see, that is just like the ways is.
August CM, the thing surprised me. It be like saying every one off, one on.
No, that's
when they enter government.
I've been every two days, one revelation, or every day or every week. Anyway, my principle is this. I so much believe that if all the government resources, when I say resources, it encompasses anything, whether money, land, property, built property, empty land, developed land, vehicle, office accessories like laptop, anything. In fact, if all the resources of government that have been swallowed must be vomited. That is my principle. I don't care. So you don't have to ask me who swallow, who should vomit. Because public fund for public good is for the public. If there are 2 million, 10 million people in Edo State, that whatever is the property of Edo State is jointly owned. So that is my principle. Now, in trying to get to the root of this, I've always said here and I keep saying it. These things, be started with a car or bus full of bags of rice. The first one. I based on what you show us here in Niger Watch. Later, the team moved to some cars. They say it's 750,000. They bought it. We provide all those things. I think they showed fleet of cars, SUV they call them. Today, also, we are seeing another one with different dramatic personnel. In which case, nobody the person where we hear they accused during the 750 deal. That episode. Now then they accused the new people. So what this will tell me, I'm being an analyst here, is that they say when you start seeing a cockroach during the day, it means there are millions hiding because cockroaches come out in the night. If you start seeing cockroach in your kitchen, it means that somewhere there has been one type of a leak or something happening. You go and check all the cupboards. So what this thing is telling me is that there may be more than what we are seeing. Let me also say again, I have no dog in this fight. Please, people should understand my point of view. My interest is public good. Whatever is meant for dope, let it be let it be short, let it be vomited. Let me use the word vomit. So I don't want to let me just let it be peculiar to me. Whatever has been swallowed must be vomited. Now, in trying to do this and do it excellently well, that's why I recommended. Because hey, we never hear laptop miss. We never hear them. We never hear some furnitures we are missing. Not beside, no, I'm not saying that they were stolen. No. We never hear there are some land where some people, there are some government houses, they say they buy or they sell. Normally the way they do, people in our leaders, not just they do. We never hear them, but I'm not wishing that we will hear them. But in an attempt just to what they call damage limitation, I recommended, please, Okpewolu, because you are the governor today. Even if na cockroach there, na then they call. So it doesn't matter. It's just you are the occupant of that office for now, at least for today. Nobody knows tomorrow. Please engage the service of well-known auditors. It is their job. That is their training. You don't call an architect, say, Moshola, say, don't say an architect, say, get us the kitchen, leave them. They know. They know it. When you look at, if you give me a building plan, I look at them, I go pass them, this is excellent. But Moshola go look and say, no, this is not rubbish. I go say, how far? You go say, see here. Now. Because now their duty, the thing why I know fee see. Engage those auditors. I mentioned international ones, and Jonathan helped me to say that they have offices in Nigeria, every country. Engage them. So all this drama go stop. Underground, they will first of all sit down and say, what are the resources, the money that came into government? Because all these cars, they don't know they manufacture SUV. It was bought with money. So all those money that government received, if you want Obaseki 8 years, you make an 8 years, you tell them from this year to this year, they will sit down and tabulate all the money that came in. And then they start to say, account on only two things now, income and the expenditure. So expenditure, how did it go? Okay, this one a salary for so number of workers. Maybe there may be ghost workers, so you never know. So these are these. By the time they do it, everybody will be happy. So that all this idea, whether they bought cow, some way they know CEO, some way they CEO, so whether they pay money they didn't supply, or just overpay, you give me the other one. Okay, Zio of Abia State removed how many billion for Abia Airport, money taken away, airport nowhere to be found. Thank God they have international auditors that came, said there were money meant for airport. Where is the airport? Nowhere. So people now say, so this is what should be done. We don't pass this. We can't be doing something like kindergarten something. I'm not in support of all these things. Are shameful to me. So you want to do it, engage them, and when you are doing it, make sure that you are telling the people that any day you leave, the same thing will be done to you, your administration. So it means that you want to be careful. So that is what I feel will serve the interest of Edo people. All these piecemeal, one day, one revelation, this one go there talk, this one go there. This like saying a media, we just they do anything. Engage them, then tell Edo people that we've engaged social people. This is the time they say it will take them. Now they've started work. If you are called upon to come and explain certain things that happened when you were there, feel free to come. And before then, you will serve them. This is the way it is done. That is the standard practice. So that all these things we just professionals are handling it. You can't say this. Okay, what if they return car? Do you know what of cash? Have they seen land? Have they? You talk of land. You talk of land. I'm not accusing anybody, but there are many things in government to steal. We all know this. But if you want to, for those that want to, there are many things to steal. Many. There are many undercut tactics. You can do a lot. So bring those people whose duty it is, professionally trained, internationally certified. They know their job. Give it to them. Tell them that okay. You said you weren't handed given a handover note. That is even the trigger for you to do it. Because if they give you a handover, you go, so okay, they handed me over, say, 100 naira. this thing. But I can't see on only 50 naira they see, on only 2 naira they see. But if you said you aren't giving anything, this is the trigger for you to institute this type of thing. I'm in support of that because it's for the interest of the Edo people. If you have your this, forget about all these people that left PDP, cross over to APC, die in minute. What of when they were in PDP? Did you know what they did? Obaseki was in APC in 4 years, the first 4 years before he crossed over to PDP. All of that. So expose everything. Give it to the professionals to handle. It's as simple as that. I will keep emphasizing it today. Maybe next week now we will be treated to another thing. Maybe in a light bulb. Say the light bulb there, they trace into one gate man. Is that what we'll be talking about? So enough said on that. Then what I have to say again on this Kemi Badenoch something is this. You see, the thing about Nigeria is that they say sometimes the messenger is more important than the message. You see, I don't know why Nigeria they like. I'm not in support of what what is it called? The vice president said. I'm not. Forget about Kemi. Kemi has taken British citizenship, married a British citizen, and then was able to walk her way to the top. Let her go. She criticized Nigeria. What did Kemi say that is right, that is wrong? Armed robbers are bugging houses. Not today. What is the thing that she said that is wrong? So you want Kemi to say, I miss Nigeria. Nigeria used to be, is that what, must we continue saying all these things? Meanwhile, a career criminal is in charge. It is that maybe because they want to take it easy on Nigeria. Otherwise, if they want to hit back on Nigeria, look, Tinubu's government will collapse. What are they talking about? Allow the lady to exercise her freedom of speech. She said what she said is true. She's dead right. So what you do is that certain things you ignore it. If the traditional media bring it to your notice, you say, well, you can just do it the way they do. You say, well, I've not been informed they've been informed of it, but I would like to do some wider consult. There's a way you answer it. And not to go all out and start to blast her. She did this. She should remove. You that is Abdul, you that is, what is the name? Kazin Shetima. Is he not in your house as governor of so whatever? They saw the man they were looking for who did the Madala bombing. Is he not in your house? What are you talking about? Who is the godfather of Boko Haram in Nigeria? You see, sometimes Nigerians are they're ashamed. Before, even if Kemi is the prime minister today, the British High Commissioner to Nigeria will be furnishing her daily about Nigeria. Somebody said about opening embassies abroad. Yes, our own ambassadors, they go there to get good schools for their children and then siphon money, maybe keep taking money. The other foreign diplomats in Lagos or in Nigeria, anywhere they are in Abuja, they have media attaché whose duty it is to read Nigerian newspaper every day and make some cuttings and keep. They have defense attaché whose duty it is to even go through how secure the country is. They have other people, business. That's why if you want anything to do, you go to the embassy, you have an opportunity to make importation. You can go to China, say they want to see the business attaché. They bring the money, say, oh yes, we have this thing in China. I would like to link them because that is they are there for their country, for their own good. Now you, Shetima, if you go to London to come and tell them lies, Nigeria is this, they will listen to you, photo opportunity, drink tea with you. That is courtesy. Before they do anything, their High Commissioner in Abuja must give the final clearance. That is where it is. But in Nigeria, everybody just feel that I insulted which Nigeria? Which Nigeria self are we talking about? When a career criminal is in charge. What if Kemi have said that the person in charge of Nigeria forged certificate? You will say he speak like he denigrate Nigeria. What is it? You forged certificate and you are there. Nigeria made a law, electoral law in Nigeria, said if you submit any document to INEC as part of your registration, and it was found out that any of the document is fake or forged, they disqualify you. What is happening to Tinubu? If I'm to look for job, with Niger Watch and he advertised somebody who will be helping. Then I forged one certificate from University of Manchester. Maybe he didn't vet it very well. I start to work. I go don't do work 2, 3, 4. Maybe one day now somebody alerted him. Say, look, this chap working with you. What did he say? He say yes. And then you found out that I forged certificate. That day, Niger Watch will call me. Say this certificate, I've taken it to University of Manchester, and they said it's not from them. Where did you get it? Sack. It might even prosecute me and recover the money. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't. That's why when you are looking for a job, they will tell you you are signing. There's a attestation you sign below that you are saying that all the information you gave, you know them to be accurate. If you submit wrong information, it may be you will be sacked and liable to prosecution. Tinubu was looking for a job. He submitted fake certificate. True or false? True. So why is he still in the job? When people like Kemi talk, they say, hey, they degrade Nigeria. So Shetima is now, everybody want to love Nigeria, God forbid. That is not how to build a nation. Don't give Kemi opportunity to talk. There's a reason why she talked. She spoke because she had evidence. It happened to her. It's her experience. All of us, we all have our individual experience. So all this idea of protecting Nigeria, for who? For who? If tomorrow somebody said Nigeria is being superintended by a criminal, you will say this man self on a 2 day insult what? Is Tinubu not a career criminal? Is he not? So please, sometimes Nigeria, anyway, the criminals are in charge. So I can understand why all those things are happening. So all in all, Nigeria should just allow Kemi Mata to die. Let her continue her journey to the top. If she makes it to the British Prime Minister, good for her to be the first black lady to do it. Rishi Sunak was the first non-British white to do it, non-white British or so. So who knows where her journey will end. Even if she ends at this level, she has also tried being somebody who started from the scratch. So Shetima should just keep quiet. She should just, if Kemi really want to be pungent, this is not the type of answer I should have given. He should have told Shetima to tell the world his profile. Let him explain himself and then give him landmarks. Then he will be ashamed. They say, this man do this. They are talking nonsense. It's a shame, really. But then as per Wike, let me just say, drop this line. You see, the problem with Nigeria is that we like impunity. I'm not saying, I haven't seen the document, the Rita Lorry Ogbebo tendered. I haven't seen it to check the authenticity. I haven't even listened to, seen why Wike was. But the thing is, as a public official, there are certain things you don't allow to fester. You are guided by law. Thank you. All you should have done was to, you get court clearance. You tell those people like Ogbebo, let's come and tender it in court. Let's go through it. That's all you need to do. So if she now refuses, she's running away. But not for you to use the impunity. I can continue. It's a shame. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Augustine. Okay, thank you, Oga Chris. Okay, yeah, you can take it from there. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Because I wasn't very sure the next step. If I was to stop CM or if I was to wait for you, and that was why I was just waiting and waiting and waiting. Dr. CM, thank you so much for your presentation. I can see Give Us Our Mandate just stepping in, and the One Love has gone, but we still have Abdul Malik with us. Abdul Malik, open your microphone and talk to us. It's good to have you on the Thursday broadcast of this show. Please, Abdul Malik, open your microphone and talk to your audience if you are there. Abdul Malik.
Yeah, greeting to Mr.
Thank you, sir.
Greeting to Mr. Niger Watch. Greeting Mr. Chris and everybody in the panel, and greeting to Nigeria. Wicked demolition houses in Abuja FCTA. It's like our government, they are the body that make and enforce law, but they are breaking the law. What type of country is this? Even though you have the right or you have an order from court to demolish people's house, you will give them notice ahead. not to take them unaware. It can't. That does not do anywhere in the world. You are breaking the law, and you are the one that make the law. Government is the body that make an effort in a given society. Why can't you give them ahead so that they will prepare ahead of that? Instead of to take out them unaware. If you are in their shoe, how you will feel? You cannot just bring people's house without giving them notice ahead. 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. And the previous government, they are the one that approved those land to those people. They don't just go get those land, right? The previous government, they get those land from the previous government. I don't know how many years back. Okay, if you want to do something with the land, okay, we know government have power to do anything in the country, right? Okay, give them ahead. Not that you just come on and we are demolition people sound like you are in a military regime and we are in civilian in a democracy. Our government, I don't really know, the country is nothing is working. Every day we are hearing the same story, the same story. The same story, the same. They are just breaking law every day. Law is breaking. And they are the one making law. How can the country move forward? We cannot go anywhere with this mindset. We can't go anywhere because I've checked everything. This government, they are the one that cause all these things that's happening in the country today. Something you make the law, but you can't follow the law. I can order, your citizens cannot do it too. That's why everything is not going. Yes. Okay, if you want to demolish, okay, it's true, you have the right. But who have C of O? You can't do that because you are the one that approved that C of O. You can't demolish somebody who has C of O. No, you don't have the right, even though you are a federal government, because that C of O is obtained by the federal government. That is the reason why, even though you bought a land, make sure you have that C of O. Yeah, you will require it from the federal government. No matter what they will use with that land, they can't tamper with your house or your property in that area. Because that C of O guide you everywhere. But now you see they break, even though you have C of O, they will just temper it and break your house. What a country, useless country. We say we have country, we don't have country, we just have terrorists that governing us. They are terrorists. They're even worse than terrorists. Yeah, they are gangster. The way they are operating, they are not government. They are no. They are gangster. They are using force to obtain anything in the country. If the citizens will do the right thing, they will take their country back. Because those who they are minority, they are not up to how many. But everybody is scared. That is the reason why we find ourselves today, what we are facing today in the country. Yes, that is the reason why. I go for this Edo State issue. You see, some people, I don't really understand the way we think or the way we reason. Why Nigeria is moving backward today? Because the present government, the current government, they don't prove the previous government. That is the reason why you see they keep on stealing money. Yeah, because they don't give account of what they use each penny to. That is the reason why you see they keep on stealing money. Just take a look. They calculate since 1999 how much they have been stolen. Use that money for the citizens of Nigeria. You know how that money what that money will do to Nigeria? Yes, but you see now, somebody is trying to acquire stolen car that the previous government stole. But now some people are supporting them that they should not do that. They should prove so person. But let them prove this first before they go to another person. It's one after the other. Yes. You that support criminal, you are a criminal, according to Nigerian law. And you that bought criminal property, you are a criminal too. They will rate you the same way. Yes, that is the law of Nigeria. Somebody is collecting property. It's not even cash. We are not talking about cash. Car. But you are some people I say against it that the guy is not supposed to do. Why? Do you mean for the state or you mean for Nigeria? You mean where for the Nigerian? Are we going to continue this way? Are we going to continue this way? Why can't we talk the truth? If really we want that country to move forward. Yes, why can't you say the truth? I don't really know where we are going and where we are coming from. Because some people, it seems like we have not yet started to make that country better. Because most of the majority, they don't have truth. This person is not even your relative. Just because I don't really understand. Why can't you say the right thing? Look at how people are suffering. Majority of people are suffering today in Nigeria because of those people, because of those politicians. The money that belongs to people, but they will keep them. They will divide the money for their purse. Is it right? Is it a good thing? If really you have, if you really you have good heart for people, is it a good thing? Somebody money that belongs to people because you are in opportune to be in the position, you divide the money billions, so it's not even millions. What if you are supporting those people? You are part of those people. If you are supporting them, you are part of them. You're a criminal. If you support criminal, you are a criminal too. And if you buy a criminal property, you are a criminal too. Let us stop this and say the right thing. How can we move forward? That's why the country is not going anywhere. We have been complaining, talking, but look at today where we find ourselves. Farotimi is arrested. How many days? And it's a civil, it's not criminal offense, civil offense. He's still in prison today. What a country. And you there, they are not yet serious to make the country better. Just because the guy is speaking the truth to make the country better, but look at now, they want to silence the man. Even Wike there in Abuja is not the one that obtaining those land. Somebody somewhere instructing him what to do. But you guys don't get it. Yeah, somebody is somewhere to tell him to do that. But whatever man do, you will see the end. Karma must come to you. You can never escape it. That is it. That is where God. You can never cheat God. You can't escape it. Either good or bad, you must receive that karma. You can never escape from according to banana leaf can never escape damage from the rain. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. That is what I have.
Yes, thank you, Abdul Malik. Yeah, despite the fact that that was what you had, but that's what you had was very enriching, and thank you so much. And I would also like to join my voice with your own. You know, I don't think just continue to be bashing Wiki left, right, and center, and we are trying to just be oblivion of what is really going on. Do you think, as complex as the FCT, that Wiki will just be bulldozing people's houses like that? It's just only doing the bidding of his masters, and that's the Tinubu-led APC administration. I think should be seen in that light. Let's not make it a Wiki's problem. In as much as we are calling out Wiki, we should also try and also call out the government as responsible for that. Well, Abdul Malik, once again, thank you for that wonderful presentation. Let me seize this opportunity to say good evening to everybody properly on the comment section. I see all of you there. Good evening. It's good to have all of you on this broadcast today. We want to appreciate you for the sacrifices you made and to become part of this broadcast every single day. And thank you so much. We appreciate from the depth of our hearts. And by extension, we want to urge you all to use the like button, the share button, and the dollar sign. Please contribute your quota to the development of your nation. And please don't use the like button twice. If you've done it before, don't just do it the second time. And remember to subscribe to this station. You know, it's your number one station of choice, the only station you come. Here you can argue with the CEO, you can argue with everybody. As long as you are civil, you bring your point, and you know, people just engage you in discussion. And please, that's why you have to continue to stay with us on this station, because here it is fairness, it is equity, it is justice. This is unlike Nigeria, where only the thieves are in charge of everybody. And thank you so much. And all of you listening to us from all over the world, even if you are watching on television, anything you are using to watch, you can't call in, you can't contribute, you can't be on the panel. Yes, but you can do something. You can like the broadcast, you can subscribe to the station. And because target is the 1 million man subscription, and now we've gone past the 100,000 mark, and we are still hoping to get to the 1 million mark. Thank you all, and the people on the panel. I greet all of Namomi Diaspora, and thank you so much for everything you do. We appreciate you from the innermost recesses of our heart. We thank you so much for being a pillar for this broadcast station. So just continue on the broadcast. It's time for the returning brother to talk to us, and that's our own and only Give Us Our Mandate. Give Us Our Mandate. It's so good to have you after some time, and thank you so much. Please add your voice to the discourse and tickle the butterflies in the belly of your audience with your powerful submission. Welcome, sir.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Give us our mandate.
Greetings to you, Mr. Chris. I do
Your,
appreciate
your,
the time.
your voice is gone. Your voice is gone.
Maybe the next person can go, and then I'll come later.
Okay. He says the next person can go, and fortunately or unfortunately, advertently or inadvertently, there will not be the next person, because as I can see, almost everybody has spoken, although we lost one love. So we continue to the second segment of this broadcast, and you know, as we do it, it's 4 minutes apiece per person, and we are just going to call you the way it comes, and you know, you have the opportunity to interject, and after the 4 minutes, yeah, we can probably have 1 minute. Yeah, tomorrow is weekend. Don't forget. They say Thursday where weekend will go better. Now on Thursday night, and they know. So today is Thursday. I hope we'll know if the weekend will be better. I can see Dr. CM smiling as usual, but Dr. CM, I'm coming for you later because of your submission. So in that connection, before we take our 4 minutes round, let me just add my voice to the discourse. You know, Mr. Ngawach, I tried to look at some of the videos that you played, and then, you know, I'll just keep saluting you, your tenacity, your sagacity, your uprightness in playing these videos, and no matter whose source is God, no matter who the video affects, even if it affects some of the positions that you have taken before, you still go ahead to play these videos. Only yesterday, Mr. Ngawach, you were batching for this Nemo Bewolo, but today, we were commending the panel that he set up for doing a good job. So that's the best of journalism. Please keep up the professionalism. That's one of the key things that I wanted to add today. And I've spoken much about Wike, but concerning the activities that's going on in Edo State, let me quickly stand in Dr. CM's face. Dr. CM, you know, you've been championing for an expert to do the job, but the most important thing is that when results, and the purpose of getting the expert is to have result and credibility. But from the way it's going, I think you are getting results, and the issue of credibility will continue to be a question of debate, because these characters that are been saddled with that responsibility, there's a reason why they were saddled with it. And because the head of that committee, he has a nickname which I'm not even interested in talking about now. But the most important thing is that they are able to dare, they are able to name and shame. That is my take in all this. Because if you look at Nigeria, it's been so bad that the people that are supposed to hide their faces in shame, They are the ones that we eulogize. They are the ones that we praise. So when you look at people, you name them, you shame them for what they have done, even if we cannot recover everything. I think it's a very big step forward in trying to curb the excesses of these people, because people that have been displayed, people that have been indicted, as long as that's verbally indicted, I mean, as long if you don't come out to come and defend yourself, then don't tell me you are innocent. If you are innocent, somebody has told the whole world that this is what you have stolen. If the alternative is the case, then come out and tell the whole world that the person was lying. You cannot go and hide, and after some years you say it was witch hunting or whatever. Yes, if it is witch hunting, are you a witch or are you just being haunted? And Dr. Sim, the other thing you said that laptop, they never started a year laptop. It's very correct. I was surprised. I was taken aback when you said that. I don't know where you get the information from. Now, the next set of information that's going to come out will be kitchen utensils, not just laptop. Kitchen utensils, spoons, plates, knives, microwaves,
I'm
as
gonna pull out
basic
of this.
as basic as those. They will give us a
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Give
sorry.
us,
Go ahead.
yeah, as basic as those. They are in the next list of the things they are going to release. So, sadly, that is how it is. Whether that one is true or not, and like I keep saying, it's at best conjectural. We'll wait and see how it goes. But for whatever it is, accountability. Who was saying that? I think that's Abdul Malik here. Abdul Malik was saying earlier that one of the reasons why these politicians get away unscattered is because they just come to power, they go, and nobody probe them. Nobody goes to prison. Nobody goes to jail, or nobody even gets a sentence, a criminal sentence. I mean to say for whatever they've done. So that's why it's looting galore. People come to government as paupers, and they live as multi-billionaires. They live in affluence, and they use that affluence to oppress the people that they ought to have governed in the first place. Like I keep saying, when it comes to the issue of Obaseki, sorry, I don't even want to be using the word Obaseki because the campaign is gone. If it comes to the issue of the last PDP's administration, the question is this. I'm not going to micromanage anything. Let's look at the issue. This is the fund that came to the state, and this is where the state is. In all sincerity, can any person tell me that that city, we are just leaving a donut and a do central out of it? That city that we are looking, that city, that Benin city, can we say that city look like a city that just 300 billion has been invested in? Now, people come about and talk about this, what is it called? The Benin Shopping Mall, which is a very good project, a laudable project. But you can't use that to tell me that's part of what the government has done. How much is the shopping mall? How much? How many billion? 5 billion, 10 billion, 15 billion? How much is it? Now let's look at the other projects they talk about. This project, it has all now been discovered that all these projects, not by any person, by the last PDP administration, that these projects they talk about, the Osisiomo power plant. I know there's a pile on the comment section on the WhatsApp group that keeps talking about two refinery, two power plant. These things don't belong to Edo State. They don't. These are PPP led developmental projects. So at the end of the day, what really did you do? Is it the
Chris,
yes, Black Panther?
can I have 10 seconds?
Yes, you will. You will, Black Panther. You want to interject or you want me to finish?
Yes. Just
Please,
interjection. This
10 seconds.
interjection I'm interjecting, where people are saying Wike is doing well or something like that. Wike took somebody's house because of one reason. The next day, he gave it to somebody. They started building the house on that land. Is that right? The question I'm asking Nigeria, is that right? Is that legal? You see somebody's land, you pull down a mansion. The next day, another person started putting blocks right there. Thank you.
Black Panther, maybe before your point is well noted. Before you talk again, maybe you need to do something with your network connection. Yeah, because your voices was rising and falling like the breast of somebody that just finished a marathon race. So Black Panther, I'm taking note. So as I was
Did you,
saying,
did you know? Did you know yet what I said?
yes, we heard, but it was rising and falling. Your voice,
Okay, maybe it's the network. Network
yeah,
is very
but
windy.
it's very clear now. It's very loud and clear now.
Yeah, what I said was that a
No, we
man,
heard.
a government.
We heard. We heard. I was just
Okay,
telling you.
okay, okay.
Yeah, was that so? Like I was saying, still talking about the Obaseki administration. I was just trying to not to micromanage the looking at specifics. No, this PDP has come and gone. Let's look at the state as a whole. Does that look like a state that has been governed well for 8 years? I think that's the question. Anything outside of that, you digitalize the state. Now, to get a cloud storage, life for a state like Edo State for civil service, how many people are there in the civil service? Let's even say 100,000. You want to capture everybody's data, whatever it is. You want to upload them in the cloud for life. How much is that? These are things that there's a university that just graduated. They just did matriculation. I saw it online. The students at the department of because the school before they were doing manual. The student at the department of computer science, they designed a digital platform for the whole of the university. And if you know the way IT works, if you want to increase that, it's just like adding more to whatever you already laid as the foundation. It's as basic as that, and we celebrate things like that. When you have governors that have only been there for 18 months, look at what they've done. Now, Enugu State Governor, Black Panther, thank you again for that your Enugu expose. The man has just won UBEC, one award from UBEC as the best governor so far. He said they've never seen that kind of revolution before. 260 schools digitalized, completely digitalized across, not just in Enugu there, not just in Enugu as in the capital, across everywhere in the state, all the senatorial districts. So these are concrete projects. Even the so-called Akpabio that we talk about, Akpabio has legacy projects in Akwa Ibom. Is it the nest of champions where the Super Eagles play their football from time to time? These are legacy projects that you point to. And if we want to bring it back home again, all the six South states, tell me which one, apart from Bayelsa, that Edo State can compete with. Not even Calabar. Not even Calabar. And like I keep saying, if you go to the southeast, Ebonyi, the list of all of them, we can't even compete with them in terms of infrastructure. So what did this government actually, what did it do? Ladies and gentlemen, let's be truthful for once. There's time for politics. There's time for saying it the way it is. If you say, yes, he did some things, but that's not the issue. The issue is that compared to what you had and what you have done, what is the difference? Is your book balanced? Oh, God. We just continue the broadcast. Now that Give Us Some Mandate is here, and let's give him the opportunity to share his thoughts with us for 4 minutes. Give Us Our Mandate. It's good to have you back, and I hope your network will not be doing any funny thing with you today. Give Us Our Mandate, please, and welcome to the show. Give Us Our Mandate. It will appear Give Us Our Mandate is still not ready. So we'll just go on the 4 minutes round, and a power doer, Domo sir, Obe Thursday, please talk to us. Domo.
Domo,
Domo sir. Urwesi. Yes,
Urwesi. Yes, thank everybody. You see, the reason that people will say government is bad, government is bad. But when it comes to what they feel is beneficial to them, they will say, let him be, let him be. Anyway, I don't know that lady from in a British or Britain or whatever parliament. Anybody who will tell Nigeria that don't bring our dirty linen out in public, and he will come out in one way or other, be saying, Nigeria government is bad. I believe if that person have opportunity to Nigeria position, he will do worse than those people in that power. Because there is no dirtiness that you want to hide inside your room. It is in public already. So let us spread it for them, so that for those who want to continue in that evil act, we know that all eyes on him or her. So my sister who talk in British, thank you for your good work. Let them know that the Nigeria so-called, they are Boko Haram leaders. They are the one who orchestrated this problem that Nigeria are crying today that they don't have food. They cannot go to their farm. They cannot travel on the road. They were using our money to sponsor those Boko Haram boys. Because one of their Boko Haram said that they don't have these things. It is the Nigeria government that is bringing it for them. So anybody who will say don't say something like that in public doesn't mean well for Nigeria. So if that person is happy for the pain that we are in everywhere in the world, or every nook and cranny. So my dear, who has opportunity, even to mention name, I will support you to mention the person name, so that all eyes will be on that person and say, this person is like this. Whenever they see that person's children and his family, they will be on record that these are the evil, that don't go close to this one. Because if not, this is how we are going to keep on suffering and dying in silence. Because our Baba Fela said we need a better life, but we are afraid to fight for it. So we need a better life, but we are afraid to tell people that this is the person that caused me this pain, that I'm passing through. So it is a pity when Nigerians are still telling you, don't say it. How will you praise Nigeria? How will you tell? What is the good thing that you are going to tell about Nigeria? Look at Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. Look at the way he's changing the life of Burkina Faso. But what are we experiencing from Tinubu, from Buhari, and so on? They are taking us backward. The life that they have put us, our faithful forefather did not live it. Not to talk of next time we are saying computer era. No road, no light, no this, no that. Our father were able to make good road for themselves. They were able to make lamp for themselves. They were able to make it. They said, the white people said, in our land, we have street light before the Berlin and other place in Europe. But today, we don't even have light to sleep in our house. We have water, clean water. But today, if you don't do borehole, you cannot drink water. If you don't even have good road to pass, even you cannot travel out of the road because of the so-called Nigeria government and their cohort criminals. So who can spoil Nigeria name everywhere in the world? I support you. Spoil it, despite I am in Nigeria. So if the Nigeria leaders are good people, Nigeria will be praised. Because the Nigeria leaders are bad people, so Nigeria name will be spoiled. Thank you, and God bless you.
Yeah, and God bless you too, Ipao Dua. Yes, Ipao Dua, I agree with you. Just like Dr. CM has said earlier, it's quite shameful that I don't know the one that calls himself the vice. Well, he's the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You will recall that on a very cold December 25th, 2011, that's just about 7 months after Jonathan defeated Atiku and became the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A certain Kabiru Sokoto detonated a car full of bomb And in that bomb, it happened in Madala in Niger State. 37 people died and about 50 people were injured. And that was not just the only incident. It also, the same time, the same day on Christmas Day, coordinated attack. It happened also in Jos City, in Damaturu, in Yobe State, and another town. I forgot that town's name. It's one funny name like that. I think it's called Gadaka or something like that. It was the beginning of the protest to ensure that they never allowed Jonathan to be able to have his way and rule properly. And despite that, after that Christmas Day bombing, in January, the protest against him, everything started. That's how that man continued in his government. He never really had the time to settle, but be that as it may, he failed the nation woefully. Mr. Jonathan, I'm talking about. Ebele, good luck, Jonathan, not our own good Jonathan. You see, and that same person was arrested in the house of the vice president, Shetima. And since then, you still have this Boko Haram devastating everywhere. And let's not forget the so-called Chibok, the not so-called the Chibok girls incident. You know that a letter was actually written that those girls should not go to school that day. And guess who wrote that letter? His Excellency Ezenwo Nyesom Wike. Yes, the same Wike of the FCT minister. Then he was the Minister of State for Education.
Baba, it's not excellence, you arrogant. Yes, wicked.
Okay, now, yes, now, okay. He's arrogant. He's arrogant. Now, let's describe him the way he is now. Yes, Mr. Odua, thank you for that correction. The arrogant bully.
But you cannot be referring to a sitting minister as arrogant now.
Yeah, but
there's what minister? A bad person is a bad person. A title doesn't make. It's an arrogant wicked.
Wait. Give us a mandate. It's like when we say our satanic leaders, and arrogant is also a descriptive term in this connection.
But you cannot be saying that if I
Okay. Let's leave the appellation. Let's leave the appellation so that we can move forward. Then, thanks to both of you anyway. So, Wike was the Minister of State for Education then, that year. And they got intel that this thing was going to happen. And Shetima was the governor of the state then. Shetima, he was the governor then. Wike wrote to that school, endorsed by President Jonathan. But the principal of the school, they refused. They didn't listen to the letter written by the presidency. They still went ahead to conduct that exam. And in the process, these children were kidnapped. And guess what? After that incident, that same principal was now made a commissioner in that same Borno state. The reason I just laid this foundation is for you to work it out by yourself. And the person that orchestrated that bombing was now arrested in the house of the Borno State government house in Abuja. So guys, cross the T's and dot the I. So the reason for all this is that these are public information, like Dr. CM already said. It's not about waiting Kemi talk or waiting Kemi not talk at all. These people, they have more information that you can never think of. So you can't conceal anything. Even who is even demarketing Nigeria more between Kemi and Shetima? Shetima, that in a conference of well-meaning Nigerians, everybody talking about restructuring. And I'm sure if Black Panther was there, Black Panther for react, because Black Panther has been crying for restructuring. Shetima was addressing well-meaning Nigerians and he said, restructuring my foot. That is audacity. That is arrogance at the highest level. And you are coming to blame Kemi, somebody that has risen through the arches to become the leader of arguably one of the foremost political parties in the world. because she's saying it the way it is. Now you are blaming her. Please, let's continue on the broadcast. Give us our mandate. I could see that your
It 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 it,
microphone is.
it is confusing me. Oh, it is confusing me.
We can see that your
What you
microphone
just
is
said
just.
now, it is confusing me.
So give us our mandate. I just piggyback on what Dr. CM. Dr. CM already threw some
But
highlights.
what you said now, it is not confusing me. It is
Okay,
confusing
okay.
me.
We hope that if it's time for you to talk, you'll not be confused. So, like I was saying, Dr. CM already threw some light on that, and even Paul Dua. So I just piggyback on it and expanded on that piece of information. So give us our mandate, please, and don't confuse the audience. Rather, tickle their butterfly in their stomach and let them enjoy your
Well,
submission.
I think to evening to everyone. I greet you all. Depending on location, I greet everyone. Mr. Elvis, I greet you. I greet everybody. Well, I think I just use that as a kind of as a kind of tease, because if you look at it, should is Kemi their problem? Is Kemi their problem? Honestly, these guys, they know what they are doing. It is only surprise that it is a shame that you are trying to salvage the country, but the country is getting more destroyed. Greetings to the panelists and everybody. Comment section, I greet you all. Mama Diaspora, I greet you. It's a pain that this is happening. But that same wicked that you talk about, he's serving in their government now as a as a minister. And so, like Mr. I said, the arrogant minister of FCT, the arrogant governor, the arrogant former governor of Rivers State. Yes, yes, some Wike. What a man. Well, Mr. Clay, I don't have much to say. All I came here listening to say is that it is confusing me. How you can put Delefaro to me in prison? You are putting yourself into trouble the more, and you are causing trouble for the nation. And then is your problem.
They
Continue.
say
We shall
they
all be
say
here to
that
see.
they
Thank
say
you.
there's a T-shirt. There's a T-shirt bearing that is confusing me. I've not seen it, but somebody was telling me.
Yeah, yeah,
They,
yes, 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 yes.
you know, they wrote the thing where the guy no understand. Give a may go read. That is the
Yeah,
problem.
give us some mandate. That was short and it was powerful. Well, thank you for coming to add your voice to the broadcast. So we just continue. Padu has already spoken to us. I could see Abdul Malik earlier on. My brother Abdul Malik, make you open your microphone, make you talk to your people.
Wow, this I don't understand it, like this. Now maybe first phase for this panel today.
Yeah, good
I don't
evening, Mr.
Amashola,
Bruce.
yes.
you still waiting?
You know the second round we're going now.
Second, Amashola, you listen. Make we dey listen though. You don't say before we start. I talk say I could just call people the way it enter my mouth. But if you
I
day
didn't
in a hurry,
I didn't
my brother.
I didn't hurry, I won't go sleep.
Okay, no wahala. You see, Oga Abdul Malik don't even off his microphone self. That's what we dey do am here. That make me like this panel. We are very accommodating and understanding.
I'm not going to I'm not going to I
Omashola,
don't
make you open your microphone. Make you
yeah,
talk
my,
to
my
us.
microphone is back. What I said earlier against Wiki, I take it back. Is still alleged that he's stealing money. No problem. I want to go to Edo State. See, what is happening in Edo State has been happening in all the states. It's the normal thing in Nigeria. The wrong thing is done normal. Once a governor has changed hands, everything concerning that government is not whoever is with it is not his property. They take it to their house. So I don't know why we are all surprised. Every state does it. Every state does it. Even the federal government, they do it. Because the vehicle is in your hand, the governor has gone. That is like your retirement benefit under that government. But this time around, if it's your people turn, he said that lie not gonna be like that. Which is supposed to be the real thing. You have staffed the government, drop every tools you have used. Can you go to an office where you are working? You are finished using the lap, you are finished for the day, and you are retiring. Will you carry the full laptop to your house? Will you carry the files of the office to your house? Because Nigerians are very funny. The way that the man that is trying to recover all this property is doing it is good, because Nigerian hand, they need strong hand. Not the person will beg you. If you beg person, they're not going to answer you. That's the thing. But for the land grabbing issue in Abuja, anybody that is saying Wike is doing good, is not doing good. He's just messing up. He's just messing up. But that's the end. There's something I said before. This country, it don't even do sure say yes, it has finally finished. They are just still calling the name Nigeria. It has finished long before. I have never in my life, as a child, growing up, a officer, a minister, having a military man as his orderly. I don't want to pay me pass for the whole thing we can do. You don't use police, you don't use civil defense. Now soldier, he put as his orderly. Are you the CNC of the country?
He is afraid of his life.
The vice president is using his orderly, the police officer. The president is supposed to have the military as
that is
the
abuse. That is the abuse.
Now
we are
he's
talking
there.
of.
The anointing is Nigerian army. You have to answer that question, because if people are watching it, it has shown that you people are no more professionals again. You are just Boy Scouts carrying guns. It is that bad. I have never seen it. Growing up, somebody is speaking to his people, and you find the coat of arms behind him. It's only the president that has it. Every Dick and Harry is using that same thing now. Things have changed. That's to tell you that Nigeria has been signed off since. So Nigerian army, chief of defense, you better go and take your boys from Wike. But if Wike is giving you money, that's why you're keeping your military people behind him. He's giving police. That's what he deserves. Because he's carrying soldier, he's feeling he's the president. That's why he can go and talk anywhere. He will just say how he must do what he wants to do. Because they are the minister. People have bought land. Okay, tell them to bring where is the master plan? Bring the master. Abuja has a master plan. Where is the master plan? And in Abuja, if you buy a land, they give you a period of time in which you develop that area. If you do not develop that area, that means you lose it. Have they not developed the area? They have built the house. It's not empty land. It's only empty land you revoke. I finished. Thank you.
Yeah. Omashola, thank you so much for that perspective. Yeah. If it comes to this revocation, I think we must get something clear. Even if land gets 1 million CFO, the government can collect any land at any time. But it has to follow due process. That is why they issue the CFO in the first place. So anything we can do outside the law, make him remember Emefiele. Only that one I want to tell him. Make you just remember Emefiele. Because everybody knows so what Emefiele do, not be your own power into do am. But today, now they carry big Bible. They follow every big Bible. Big one for that matter. Well, make we continue. So Abdul Malik, finally, it don't come to your time. Thank you for being
Yeah,
ready.
good evening. Good evening once again, Mr. Chris.
Good evening, sir. Abdul Malik. Talk to us.
Jared Telebe, APC chairman in Edo State. You say anything, what Governor of Edo State say, anybody that does not like it should go to earn and burn to ashes. You see, I see no reason why all those elderly men, people's father, they will come on air and disgrace themselves. Instead for you to apologize to the public, okay, it's a mistake, we will not do it again. But look at what you are saying. If you don't like what you say, you're going to air and pour to ashes. Somebody's father. I don't really know how this our elderly men currently they are behaving in Nigeria. You cannot come on air to defend PDP and APC, you will not be disgraced. This is what we are saying now. Instead for you to apologize to the public, okay, he made a mistake. If you know, he will not repeat himself anymore. You guys should forgive him, something like that. But you are bragging on the mistake somebody's make. Our politicians, the way they are pumping, carrying shoulder, I don't really understand. People make you guys there, even though you rig election to the office. Why can't you serve the people? Then you are just oppressing people anyhow. It's a shame for us. At 64 years from now, 64 years and 1 month and 3 weeks, right? Some weeks. There is nothing to show that Nigeria is better. No road, no water, currently no insufficient food. We don't have food anymore. Where are we going to that in that country? Where are we going to? Other countries are moving forward. Even neighboring country in Africa. Look at Ghana. How many days back? They conducted a free and fair election. But we Nigeria, we cannot conduct free and fair election. Rather to carry ballot boards like talks up and down. Is it how we going to live forever? People, country are upgrading, but we are going backward. How can we change this system? How can we change this system? You are living abroad. You cannot live abroad forever. You can't. How many years? At least you must go home and settle down. Because when you are old, you cannot live abroad forever and ever. Rather, you must go home after you are going to abroad to take medication, full stop. But now those government, they're not ready to do the country, to make the country better for our people. You have human resources, you have people. Your country that have population is an advantage. But our population, we don't used to do anything. Rather to buy them every day, Boko Haram buying people like animals. Even in advanced country, they don't kill and they don't buy animals like that. Are we going to continue this way? Just because of the APC, the government, the government, they are the bandit. That is the reason why they cannot fight the bandit. I don't really understand how we get out from this mess. It's really it's a sad story every day. We are not getting anything good news every day. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Abdul Malik. It's not good news, that one go hard though, because the way these politicians be, not only their pockets, their family, now they know. It's okay, we will continue. And the next person we will talk to us now, Midwest people. Midwest people, welcome to the show. It's good to have you today. How you day? You still there, so Midwest people. I think Midwest people is not immediately available. Anytime you're available, you let us know, Midwest people. Black Panther, as you near Midwest people, may you talk to us whether you there available.
My brother, I'm always available, except for some time. But today, now I'm available.
Thank you. Black
Yes.
Panther, talk to us.
I want to speak to the issue of what we discussed here. I think it was Dr. CN that brought the issue out concerning how the process which they go, they need to, in their probing, they need to invite corporate companies that is not in the government to look into the issue and do the due diligent investigation and bring out a very elaborate their findings.
so that the Nigerian people can know, see how fair they are. I believe you, Dr. CM. It is because of the nonchalant attitude of our government, and we don't trust any of them from head to bottom. That is why we are advocating for such thing. But come to think about it. Like I said before, even in America, politicians do the investigation, but bringing the papers out, doing the calculation, they have people that they will employ to do that job, that will not alter the job nor be biased. They have people, they don't go in using the state fund to give to one company to come, and because they see that as there's somebody in that cabinet that is little bit favoring a company to come in. What they do, they use their people that works with them that are specialists to go in there, and after they might have brought the fact towards them, they now bring in the person in charge. They start questioning and opening that book that they are privately investigated through the specialists that is in their, is it that they normally do such things for them in the parliament. They have people that does such in the parliament. So that's how they do it. But Nigeria, what Okpebholo is doing, you see, he might not be going that route, bringing in specialists. But what I think is that those people that are employed in the cabinet, they can open the books. They can't give us good analysis of what has been stolen and what is not stolen. I believe they are going to employ, because they are like ceremonial head, they are going to employ private hands that is going to do it, because they cannot bring out something, because still, if they bring the private hand, they are still going to call for the head of each parastatus and other parastatus like the governor. They are still going to call for them in their parliament. They are still going to call for them, because they will pass it over to the parliament. They are going to call for them and ask them questions, so that the thing can be well. Then from there, if they are not comfortable, they'll proceed to the court. That is what I believe they want to do, and which is not out of the framework of the law. So they are still intact. But what they are bringing out now is not something that we don't know. We know they are doing it just to gain a sort of political gain, bringing it out for us to know fast before any other thing that they know politics, they can cover anything. They are bringing it out for us to know that what is coming might be greater than or lesser than what we are expecting. But like I said to Ross here, I said, Obaseki to me have heard and is corrupt. You see, let me tell you guys a lot of things that we need to be very straightforward. If we are not straightforward in a revolution, if you are not straightforward and you are active in that group, they will take you down. But because we are talking in a different place, that is why we can say our view. We are already in the revolution. We should start calling a spade a spade. I prefer solution. That is why I said, Obaseki have already aired. I told you guys that he has already aired, but you people want to see a comprehensive one. But little flickers that is coming, it has already shown. With this one that they are doing, it has already shown that there is a lot of dirty things that his own boys, commissioner, has done to even bring him down the more. Look at cars. They know that it's not their cars. They took it. And all these things are going to fall on the head of who? Obaseki. Look at the roads. Do you think they're not going to go to the roads that we saw Nigeria brought here? It's going to fall on his head. As a governor, the basic thing, the fundamental things you need to do that will affect the average people, it's not very hard. I don't know why they think governance is so difficult. Road, water, light. Road, water, light, agriculture, security. You take it 4 years, you take half of it 2 years, the remaining half 2 years. You're done. Look at Enugu State governor. You are saying, people are saying, Obaseki digitalized those states. If you don't, this thing is on air. What I'm about to say now is on air. The Minister of Culture, the lady, he went to Enugu State to look at everything. Then, after going across, the woman was so happy. She was full of joy because of the structure in terms of tourism that Enugu State had put on ground and the one they're about to develop. At the end of the day, they said this woman is going to, when you go to government, you sign one book. At the end of the day, the woman wanted to go and sign. He signed digitally. The thing did like television. He did for one place corner. You see, when they tap him, digitally she signed. They wanted to show they wanted to show some history of Enugu State. It has already been documented digitally on the wall of the State House. You don't need to just tap it. You'll be seeing the history going to come out like that. With books going to come out like that. In the wall of the State House, right inside the State House. That is what we call digital technology. And this governor have taken it to the extent that the students now have to study digitally from primary school, catching them young. What did Obaseki do? Go and look at it. Everybody just go to Edo State and look at it. Or tell your brother to go to the school in Edo State and look at it. They are still doing what we left since 90 Boboro. That is what they are still doing. All this iPad, now teacher hand the day. Is it only the teacher that will learn digitally or the student? Are you not supposed to do it together simultaneously so that everything can be comprehensive and the student will start thinking ahead of their time and prefer solution to the kind of problem we are having now? Do you know those little kids, after going more digital, they can prefer solution to their state problems at an early age? But what did Obaseki do? Everybody go and look at it. It's right there. I don't know why they come here and play politics. He did not digitalize anything. Enugu State have done it. It's not shouting. It's on ground. They use a board. It's digital. There's nothing like chalk. Nothing like chalk. You go there, carry a pen like what you have your iPad. You begin to use on the right. Students, they see it clearly. If you want to show them videos, he tap the Google site, bam, video go show. They go learn them. Then the woman go now, the teacher now explain what the video is elaborating on to make them understand. After that, he will not ask them. Then if they are not clear, the lady will now go back to the Google and ask the Google question. The Google will now use the AI to answer that question the student asks, so that they can look at it from the physical point of view and the other's point of view, the AI point of view. That is how students they learn, and they will be able to think ahead of their future. What did the Obaseki do? Go and look at our schools. People are still running up. People are still parading themselves. Anybody that will come here and say a Stone is not doing good in Edo State of what he's doing now, performing his duty, that person is against the development of Edo State. I put it forward. And anybody that's against that lady, the conservative that is talking straight long with the vice president, that person does not understand the Nigerian face and does not even know the Nigerian problem, but what he's just seeing is what is pushing him forward to speak. Nigeria is deeper than what he's seeing now. Go and study your books and bring it to reality. You see that it's deeper than what we are seeing now. Thank you, my brother. God bless Nigeria and Mommy Diaspora. May God bless you, man.
God bless you too, Black Panther. God bless everybody. Thank you so much. Black Panther, without your time, maybe won't come too long. Well, not so they be sometimes. What to make me leave you beside?
I saw you.
No. It's okay. But I saw you they talk every day. Tomorrow you still say sorry. Now because soon earlier God see and remain, I make me just say okay, maybe give Black Panther opportunity, may take verse small. And Dr. Sien, finally don't come to you. Make you wrap up the matter. You get 4 minutes, sir. Good evening.
Okay, thank you, Chris. You see, they said the morning signpost the day. You will take morning to know how the day will look like.
Yeah, they say weekend will
If
go good.
if
Now Thursday, then
yeah,
they know.
yeah, no, what I know is a day. So this this looting to me na looting galore. Ideally, we shouldn't be hearing this from Edo State. That's why I insist a root and branch examination is what is needed. Why I'm saying I mean we are here. Maybe by next week or before Christmas, you go here say they discover maybe laptop or pencil or something. All those things. So we never hear land. People like to grab land, whether it's on this or that, or maybe I'm not wishing all this, but it's really disgusting hearing all this type of news. You go into government, maybe as a commissioner, you are paid your salary, maybe allowances, and you decide to steal from the people. It's not done now. Even if you want to sell government vehicle, normally they put out a notice so that even the public can come, open bidding. That day you see auctioneer openly. At least it gives you some semblance of organization that nothing is being hidden. But this idea that they're lying something, they see this, I'm really not happy. That's why I want this to do it because I know it will continue. There should be a thorough examination of the books. That way I will be happy that yes, because there will be more things and it will give you now opportunity. Come, you were the commissioner for this. We found out that see the money you received by your budgeted for your ministry. From what we could see, this is the salary like you wrote here. This vehicle were attached to you during handover. Where are they? All those that is you. I mean, you should be able to answer when you've been in an office and you are no longer there. You should be able to come back and clarify certain things or answer questions relating to your stewardship when you were in office. That's how it's done. This idea that somebody all this you start hearing you go to this thing, you take salary, you go there and then you start to own. Before you were made a commissioner or were you owning that type of Jeep or SUV? That is how you start. What you cannot eat in your house, you now get into government, you start to eat it. That is corruption now. I'm not holding brief for anybody. My interest is public fund for public good. All the shishi must be accounted for. That is the issue. So to me, I don't want it to be a recurring decimal. Every week we discover something in one bush, under one table, under one cook, inside one cooking pot. Then go bring out something. This T-shirt, who get them? This they start to talk. Omo, this is terrible. It's disgusting. Nobody will like to be hearing such story. Please, since they say they listen to us, engage the services of experts. Free hand. Tell Edo people this is what you are doing. That's all. So that anybody called upon to come and give account of your stewardship, you go there and give. If you are found wanting, then they bring it out. All this idea of I know there are much. If it's only these ones we've seen, it means there's nothing. Then let everybody. I mean, people should be free to come out and they account for their time in office. That's what I'm saying. So do it in a way and invite them. They will come there and they clear themselves. If you can't clear yourself, and then people will submit evidence. You call for public memoranda. If you know of anything, even land though, because this type of thing, govern our government. You don't acquire land here. They don't acquire this. Maybe they say they want to supply desk and chair to so primary school. They no do them. You will never know. Maybe in the book it is written that it was done. But when you go and investigate, it may not be there. So we know what I'm saying is it applies to government generally. And it should not be a piecemeal solution. That way you miss the bigger picture. And then people might term it something else. Engage the professionals, give them free hand. This is what you want from this to this. Let me see. this I wasn't handed, or I don't, where is our money? You know, you put it this way. They will come through the banks, through everywhere. Whatever is found missing, they present it. And before they present, you call those people involved. Please explain this to us. If they can't explain it, you say, yes, there's nothing. That is when you will hear revelations, if there are any, if there's any. So, you know, but if they choose to, maybe one party man go discover something for bush, you go call press, then go come show and you go shout. To me, this is just is a tip of the iceberg. Do it in the way that everything people will not say yes. At least it's been on record. Then all these things, you don't know who is it. Well, if that is the way they want it, but to me, I feel it's not that too helpful. Yeah, it's help. Yeah, people are shouting like every day. We come here today, we are seeing cars, we are seeing cars traced to this, allegedly traced to this. But to me, what they should do is to be credible. There are people whose job it is to audit. It is not for nothing that NNPC will audit the account. It is not for nothing that Nigeria Airways, when it was there, audit NTA everywhere, audit Central Bank. Hey, there's a reason. Engage them. Take your hand off. They know where the money can go to. They know the receipt, and then they look at the expenditure. Is it value for money? Explain which company supplies this. You may find out that yes, those buses, let me say for instance, SUV, yes, we bought SUV. From where? From So Company Nigeria Limited. Who is the shareholders of the course? You have to go to CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission. This So Company Nigeria Limited. Who are the true owners? It might be that person. Yeah, you see that it might be.
That's it.
Huh?
Let me take 10 seconds on your time, I beg. Can I go ahead?
Okay, yeah, you can.
All right, Augustine, do you know why I like what this man is doing? Look, in Edo State, we are very stubborn. No, I want, as he's doing this thing, we want so that by the time they bring the paper format out, we don't already know what will happen. Because if you career, you need to finish their career like this. Look at the 4 billion for the radio and television station. That one there for America here. We need to know so that when the investigate finish, we don't already know. Because if they draw only paper, we not go know. So may they let us know prelude so that their career go finish. They don't fit campaign for politics again. But that what me want.
Anyway, me, I'm not on anybody's side in terms of looking. Okay, thank you. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm on the side of the public interest. I don't care whose ox is God. Insofar as anything swallowed must be vomited. But in trying to vomit it, we go the whole hog to make sure. Because some of these things, just hold on, Chris. Some of these things you are seeing, because sometimes government do not go to the open market to buy something. Unlike some of the things they accuse P2B of that is so tight-fisted. They will say supply. Give it to so company. Then you go and say, the way to know it is that, okay, so company supplied this desk and chair for primary school. Who is that company registered with CAC at Abuja? Yes. Who are the shareholders? Who are the owners of the company? It might be the person who is supplying it. That is corruption now. So that is how you know. Somebody supplied all these SUVs. Government didn't just go to one street in Benin or one motor company, start to buy it like me and you. Somebody supplied it. Which company supplied it? Is the company registered?
Make we close.
Okay,
Church door close.
Thank you, Niger Watch. At least people got what I'm saying. So that is my own. No. Next week we'll be treated to this thing, whether it is or not. I don't know. I'm not on anybody's side. All I want is let the right thing be done. Every shishi belonging to the public must be vomited by whoever that swallowed it. He must vomit it out. That is my own. I'm not interested in who the person is. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you, Dr. CM. So everybody don't talk. Now, well done. Today we don't complete another successful broadcast. And before we invite Ghana and Jawad, we quickly greet people for comment section. I see all of una there. Una well done, Madam Rita. I see you, Sendam. I see you, Oga Johnson Emmanuel. I see you, Madam Ame Bright. Good evening, Simon Onuigboje. I greet you. Pansat, it's good to see you on the comment section. And do they there again? Madam Rita, they share black soup like say tomorrow, no day. Madam Peggy Modi, I see you, Madam. Happy Thursday to you. All of you now, Darren Jones, I greet you. Michael Okata, I greet you. Now, well done, now, well done. Keep the commentary coming. You can continue to listen to this broadcast after we've closed. Blessed Lady, it's nice to see you. Welcome to the broadcast, but we are closing now. Yeah, all of you now. George Efusa Igbinedion, Clifford is Cesar, all of you. I want to say thank you to all of you. We appreciate your time with us here today, and we hope to see you tomorrow. Yes, 2 days in a row. We are finishing and saying we hope to see you tomorrow, not later today. Which is
Exactly.
also very good. Emeka A, thank you so much. And everybody listening to us from all over the world, I want to say thank you. And all of you that made it to the panel today, thank you so much to Mashallah, Mr. Dr. CM, Monsoon Destiny, Paudu, our Midwest people, Black Panel, Abdul Malik, and One Love. The One Love was not able to talk, and any person that has come and has gone. And by extension, let me say, Mr. Anjaros, thank you so much again for this opportunity. Another day in the office is completed, and I want to say a big thank you to Mommy Diaspora for being there for us always. Mommy, we appreciate you for everything you do. May the good Lord continue to bless, guide, and protect you, even as you continue to fight for the emancipation of this great nation. I'm very sure that one day, surely, we'll get there. I just see, I can see Frank Emmanuel. Frank Emmanuel, good evening. We've closed for today. And then let me come back to Mommy Diaspora because I always like her greetings to be the last thing I say before I hand over the microphone to Mr. Nanjawat. So, Mommy Diaspora, we want to thank you from the depth of our heart. Your lovely daughter, Rita Adams, is there at the comment section. And I think I can say on behalf of Rita Adams, I want to say, we love you so much. And on behalf of everybody, good evening to you all. And we expect to see all of you tomorrow. And then permit me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to hand over the microphone to Organa Njawaj. Organa Njawaj, please.
Thank you, Oga Chris. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. God bless every one of you. Like I've said before, this break, while I sit on the back, also listen, is very, very helpful. It makes me to understand more of you on this platform, like the submission Augustine was giving just now. You know, sometimes when you sit on the backstage, you listen properly to understand other people's perspective over what we've submitted here. Thank you very much, God Chris. I appreciate you. Mr. Jonathan Ofi joined us today. You know, maybe tomorrow is another day, Friday weekend. So let's see how it goes. Augustine, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
And how far? What is the investigation on the 4 billion naira?
Which 4 billion?
The 4 billion now.
Which 4 billion?
Edo Bukasi Station.
I don't know. I don't know. As we see, I saw the bigger call. I'm not part of this government, so I'm not here to.
I better put your ear down because that money, we must know. And if that thing not true, the contract and books not true. Oh boy, we go talk well, yeah. Oh.
But one thing you must understand, you know, you cannot see it as true yet because at the moment.
Yes, it's true. That's why I'm asking.
Hold on, sir. Okpebolo's government is bala blue right now. Where so many boys just come out and be talking. This one thief car, the other one not thief car, the other one thief 4 billion. Obaseki pay 4 billion. So the whole thing is confusing until he properly put his cabinet in order, where we can see a professional body or person or persons coming out to speak to us. That's where we can take them serious. For now, it's difficult to take them serious, to be honest, because they are everywhere. So 4 billion, no 4 billion, I believe that chapter is already closed and they have moved on. And another thing you need to understand, they are very much in haste. Whatever they say today, they don't come back to it never again. They move on to the next level. So the whole thing is just bala blue right now. Unfortunately, I'm only showcasing what I see for people not to think that Nigeria Watch is biased. You know, show this, you show this or not that. I'm not a biased person and I've never been one. That's one thing. It's time for people to know my kind of person now. If you have been following somebody for the past couple of years and you are still doubtful of this person, that means you don't know what you'll be following. Because for me, I can read human being on time. I'm not a biased person. I would say it how it is. My mama, they do wrong, I'll call her out. Now, God see him when I just see for years. So I know my people for this panel. I call everybody out. So forget that thing. So, but 4 billion, my brother, as they talk about that, they don't talk am again. So that's the bala blue where concern this information these guys are pulling left to right now. You just see group of people, you just stay for front of camera. Obaseki thief 10 billion. He did the other one, continue the other one. You now hear the other one talk from the back of the stage. Say, and he also take 1.7 billion. Join that one. I not tell you now. So they do one. The whole thing is just so professional. It looks so touting.
Mr. Niger Watch.
Until they put themselves together. At the moment, I'm confused myself.
Niger Watch, the thing don't have force of law. If you say 4 billion they miss, so which means we just go and sleep. Why can't we recover it? That is the issue.
No, they said the 4 billion was allocated to Obaseki's brother, Don Pedro Obaseki, and all that. For me, all this kind of thing, it's just like somebody saying, on that particular day when I presented it, somebody on the platform here is saying that Don Pedro Obaseki or Governor Obaseki have to come and debunk this. How can Obaseki or Don Pedro be debunking one person staying on the camera? Just say I'm the Olologun of Olologun, I'm the Katipa of the Katipa, I'm a believer.
That politics.
The thing just you don't understand.
Exactly. If they are serious, like that for something, you prepare the document, call your police, attorney general.
That's what I'm saying.
Then Don Pedro is in Edo State anywhere. You summon him, say to the court.
Be honest,
come on. That is the way to do it.
I want to
Mr. Niger Watch.
Hold on, sir. I want to henceforth take Okpebolo serious when he pronounces things by himself or anyone under his cabinet with the title commissioner,
Yes, that's it.
Yes, or personal assistant or a spokesperson. If not that, somebody just come here, call me, blah, 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 Obaseki have things, blah, blah, blah. Me, I don't understand. I don't get that. Okpebolo need to put this together. The eyes of Okpebolo is here right now. What is happening? Now, so they come to the wrong government now. So for me, I don't investigate things like that. But we just bring it here as we see them with our disclaimer right there. And we move on. We play all that short videos. So why can't we showcase it? We showcase it as it come to us. Thank you. Quickly, go ahead, sir. I'm Domalik.
Yes, Mr. Niger, there is something I want to say because you see, when the allegation, something like that, just like that 4 billion, and the person is in Nigeria, right? The public media carry it. Why can't the person come out and debunk
the public media not carry anything? You know, hear what they talk just now, Guy Abdul Malik. Some people, group of boys just come out, stay some of it sit down on top of bench, some sit down on top of tank, some sit down on top of mango, and they say Obaseki thief money. Why the one there on top of mango? They say yes, he also thief 1.5 billion. The one say, hey, I don't remember. He thief car journal. Then they presented it. So which media carry him? And for Nigeria was to even carry such things, not supposed no say I just want to carry everybody along. Because the day when I stop carrying things like that, I'll say person they form. But normally my media big pass all this yeah thing. It don't make sense to me. I'm only presenting it so that we can discuss it, but I will leave everything as allegedly. The reason why I take Chris Neika is serious, it was on the same video with Ebosto. Yeah, now I take that one serious. For Barrister Saradiogi, until we hear from her, that one remains allegedly. So that's it. So no media carry my brother Abdul Malik. No media, no mainstream media, no mainstream article take them for the whole Nigeria. Now just some people, and their introduction start with, "Hello, my name is blah 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 blah. We are the eyes of Okpebolo. We don't come again. Oh, we don't come." That's how they start their presentation, guy. So, hey God, I never seen this kind of thing before. I say, wait, this is a long ride for you people. We say that this one I want for the next for Oshomole don't can now say for the next 8 years. So that means the constitution of Oshomole now don't agree, say Okpebolo must be there for 8 years, not even 4 years. 4 years according to the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's crazy,
but what, Niger Watch, what if everything come kiki now? Okpebolo say he no send anybody to go and announce any theft yet. What will you say? If
not to go see happen, not to go happen.
Exactly. So, like, I'm trying to re-echo what you said, that there should be structure. Commissioner for Information, we come out and address press.
There's no structure.
You see, that is the thing. That is the thing.
That's why you see, even till now, it's difficult for me to blame Okpebolo for anything. You know why? I'm still waiting for, or rather, still be patient how we hold Okpebolo responsible for one or two things. He never still did. So some of them, they try to push me. Do the Okpebolo, he don't do anything. I never see what he do yet. Yeah, he blabbed the other day. He couldn't read figures. For me, I felt when I say what is triggered my anger is the APC tout chairman, not Okpebolo. Yes, now, not Okpebolo. You know, if you read figure, more your laughs, more move on. It's not what we just put for air like saying the world has ended. No. Now the FPC chairman will come in, you can behave like Agberu. Now only that one. But nevertheless, all this one they come out, so hey, I may be the go of them. I'm not part of that. I'm just gonna project it, we take it like that. But if they have the mind to showcase Barrister Sarode Ogie and all that, I would like that one. But for Ebosto to come out and name to mention their names, Ebosto should be given credit for that. I don't believe say Ebosto will come and you begin to lie against Barrister Sarode Ogie and all that. If Barrister Sarode Ogie no say not like what he sue Ebosto for defamation because he say you be thief. Yes, now what he mean be that say you be ojibole. Just now you come and you sue him you for defamation. But if you not sue him, that means you just want to go quiet because you know, say the best answer give you to social media and quietness and everything will die within 24 hours. So, nevertheless, what do I know? We're just doing our best here. We're learning from each other. Now, God, I will bless a lot of people. Come to the end of the podcast. Finishing 4 hours again today, like my brother Oga Chris said earlier on, is wonderful. Rather than say we don't cross, say we'll see you guys later. I beg. Elementary means most start to use the word we'll see you guys later. So as we talk and see you tomorrow, so it's better. Let me just end the show right now. Thank you very much, Mother, for all Mommy Diaspora. I appreciate you, Mommy, for all that you do for us right here. Thank you for the love, and I love you so much. Thank you, Abu Azi. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Simeon Langboje. I appreciate you, Blessed Lady. Love Maduka. I appreciate you all, Peggy Modi, and many others right there. Frank Emmanuel, Madarita. Thank you. Frank Emmanuel was asking for a link where we don't reach out since Stella Masevedo, Oga Pansat, and many others right there. Now God will bless them, my people. Those of you that supported this channel today, Pretty AJ, Sue Berry, Adelaja Ogumbi, Savingay Ahmed, Dr. Alexander Gomez, I love God is my strength. God bless you all. I'm very, very grateful. I'm not taking none for granted. And my wonderful panelists, re-echo your names again, Oga Chris, Oga CM, Mr. Odua, my brother Black Panther, Mr. Abdul Malik, Gil Samade was here as well. Midwest people was here. One Love was here. Maybe other one or two persons. God bless you all, my people. Let's put ourselves together again to come back again tomorrow to continue from where we stop. My people, permit me to end the show right now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as proposed. Good night and bye for now.
Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé o. Bọ́lá mi rò méjàméjà o, má jẹ́ gbàgbà tí àdúrà o. Bọ́lá mi rò méjàméjà o, má jẹ́ gbàgbà tí àdúrà o. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún àgbà tí a dúró. Ẹ sọ òwe o, orí ọ̀nà yà mẹ́ Jésù.